Welcome back to the Intuitionalist Podcast. It is a new year. Happy New Year to everybody watching 2026. We just wanted to hop on. We're a little bit late, but it's no big deal. I got the whole crew here, and we're going to kick off the new year with a hell of a conversation. So thanks for tuning in. So anyways, Patrick was talking about.
Yeah, so they did a study where they had two plants. And so one they put in a nicely dimmed room where they played, nice classical music. And then the other plant they put in a not nicely dimmed room where like a dark room, and they just played like rock and rap music and just kind of beats like that, fast beats, strong beats, things like that. And then ended up being that after the time period was over, the 12 weeks or whatever, ended up being that the plant that was listening to classical music the whole time ended up growing like a lot more and a lot faster.
So what is it, like the plant's cortisol level was high and it just didn't grow well?
I guess so. It's like the vibes.
Yeah, right.
The vibe of the plant.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're gonna take from that. That like you need to be surrounded by good vibes to grow.
I think we should lock Johnny in a closet for 24 hours just listening to fucking heavy metal rap.
But John's beyond the phase of development, bro. He's cooked. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cooked.
Yeah, you're cooked. You're not understanding what I'm saying. See, that's how cooked you are. The point is that you're not developing, so it wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We can't make somebody's child susceptible to
That was your idea, bro. I didn't say that. Yeah.
I was thinking John. Yeah, just do it to John.
Well, anyways, what'd you guys do for New Year? Let's start off with the New Year conversation.
We were all together.
I was.
Oh yeah, Jacob.
So annoying, bro. So annoying.
What'd you guys do? Fuck, weird. I wasn't there. Shit. Tell me.
Did you guys make resolutions?
Well, I can't say mine on camera, but yeah,
Why?
it's illicit.
It's one of those things that if you say it doesn't happen, or it's like some fucking.
Well,
shit.
that too. Yeah, I believe in that too.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's like a birthday wish kind of
Yeah.
thing, though.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like if you say stuff that could possibly happen, it won't happen
won't
if you
happen.
say it.
But then
Or
that
it
kind of goes
happens.
against the whole
Yeah.
manifestation thing about like manifesting.
Speak
No, but
things
you
into
could say it
existence.
to yourself.
Or just
But
say
man,
it to
people can
God.
manifest, be like, "Yo, I'll do anything I want to do," and they end up doing it. I guess.
You just gotta pray, man.
You pray?
I pray.
Nah, I'd say not more like something like you could get on your own. Like say like your boy made plans randomly to like go skiing next weekend, but like usually shit like that kind of falls through. Like if it's like a random thing like that and you get dumb hype for.
Some people have a theory that if you keep saying stuff to yourself out loud to everyone else, that eventually you're gonna hold yourself accountable to the point where you just have to do it. If
No,
not, you're
yeah.
an asshole. So I don't know, manifestation. I don't know. I don't really know what I believe in when it comes to manifestation. Though, to be honest, I just kind of like. I think that like I have a delusional belief in my like success, and so I feel like that's the only way that I'm gonna become successful is if I believe in things that are literally impossible, or what people would consider literally impossible. So that's kind of why I wanted to hop into the New Year conversation, kind of on like a positive note about how everybody can like,
I feel like as long as you work really hard, and if you put it into the universe, you could do anything, right? As a human being, except fly. Can't grow wings.
I agree. Well, you never know, actually.
Yeah,
That's what they told the Wright brothers.
yeah, but I mean, they still didn't grow wings. They didn't build them.
Yeah, maybe they'll find a fucking
Can't start fluttering.
an organic material
I
that
mean,
can
they
grow
got
into a wing.
jetpacks now.
Humans can fly though.
I mean, I get if you consider you got to fuel up though. I guess that's flying.
Still flying.
Some things are just like
All right, that shit in Batman where he like spread the wings, those like ghillie suits.
Like the glides.
Yeah, that's really
yeah.
flying to me.
The
as a
wing
man.
suits or
Yeah,
fuck they're
not gonna
called.
lie.
It's like a flying
some
squirrel.
things are like pretty impossible, but like there are non-organic ways to make it happen. Like in the sense where like you might not be able to fly with like your natural wings, but we'll make
Yeah.
some engineered wings that can make you fly.
All right.
That's lit. So like obviously not everything is achievable, but like most things.
Yeah, like you can't get gills, but you could breathe underwater. I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
We
Scuba.
get a mask or something.
Yeah.
Scuba suit, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
All right. You guys are cool.
I guess there's a way around everything.
yeah, we're
Can't
cool.
walk on the Mars.
The only thing we
But
probably haven't
That's probably
figured out was how to stay alive forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's even.
They don't want us to live forever.
I don't think most people want to live forever.
No.
Yeah, I don't want
no.
to live forever.
The world would never work if we all lived forever.
Yeah, they don't want us to live
Yeah,
forever.
we need to reset here and there. You know
There's
what I'm
probably
We
some
definitely
old
need to
fuck
reset.
though that
Right
keeps
now, you
like,
think we need to
stealing
reset?
hearts and putting it into their chest.
Say it again.
There's probably some old rich fuck that like steals hearts and puts.
I
them
mean,
in.
fucking Walt
Freezes his
Disney
body.
froze himself.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
organ is somewhat replaceable, bro. It's just except for the brain.
You could,
Yo, who was it? A Rockefeller. He's 101. He had 7 heart transplants.
there you go.
That's fucking
Probably stole it
crazy.
But he's
from
a
5 year-old kids.
Rockefeller.
Why? Yeah. Why does that
A
happen?
good call.
Why does that happen? Like, how does Rockefeller beat the odds 7 times? But like,
It's not beating it. He just did that.
He just got the bread for
He
it.
got
yeah,
the
it doesn't matter though. I'm saying like even
He
then,
said,
like,
"I want
they
his
can
heart."
still
And he
your
went,
body
"God."
can
Yeah,
reject
right.
the heart. Your body can still like your heart can fail faster than usual.
What's
You can
that?
just
What's
die
that really
instantly.
fast runner's name?
Usain
Usain
Bolt.
Bolt.
That motherfucker Rockefeller said, "I want his heart," and he got that shit.
Honestly, that his heart been under mad duress, but he's running a fucking 80 miles an hour. His heart probably don't have that much.
They probably gave that shit
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
They fuck it.
Exactly.
He was a
It's either
pacemaker.
going out quicker or he just, or it's just really well built.
As long as your brain functions for the majority of, or for the entirety of your life, you can pretty much live.
Can you do?
I'm sure there's
Do
a
they-
way to live.
Do
like,
they do
for long.
brain transplants?
No,
Oh.
they're actually.
Not
Yo,
yet,
this is crazy.
but
No,
you
no,
could
hold
get-
on. There is. So it's illegal to even attempt it. We talked about this on the podcast like a year ago. It was like when we were in your backyard. There is a guy in Sweden or like Italy or something, or like I think it's Switzerland, Sweden, one of those like
One of
a
those
country in Europe.
European countries that don't fucking matter
Yeah,
anyway.
where like, well, no, Switzerland has a lot of funding. They have a lot of like private.
They got a lot of
practices.
watches. Okay.
They have a lot of less. They have lower regulation when it comes to like clinical trials, and I think there's a guy who's trying to develop. Obviously, people need to sign a waiver and shit, but people basically transporting. It's a head transplant.
Oh, I saw
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
And so there's this guy who has like a body that is completely immobile, but his brain and everything works properly. And he like signed up for this, and he was like, "Yo, like, I'll just put my head on another body," because we've been able to do it with limbs. The problem is once you sever like the spinal cord, all the nerve endings die. So kind of like, how does that? I don't know. But then you ever heard of that? You die and your brain's alive for like fucking.
Yeah, that's
10
why you
minutes.
trip. You trip. All that DMT. in
Yeah.
your brain,
So it's like-
the organs are failing.
So
Your life flashes before your eyes. Now you're tripping balls, dude.
nah. But then hold on, bro. You're over here being religious. That's every time people see God. That's when that could be you tripping. balls.
Seeing God. That's what they think.
What do you think God looks like? We don't know yet.
What do you think? Like, you
Looks like a
see the
DMT drawing.
light-
Fucking
see the light.
Just the light.
Don't you get DMT from frogs, from scaring frogs, and then
Yeah, it's like adrenochrome.
yeah.
It's like frog tadpole adrenochrome.
You can only get it if they're scared though.
Lick the frog. Yeah, I heard of that.
That was
Yeah.
the thing. It's like poisonous frogs.
I
You
couldn't
lick
do
the
that, bro.
frog
I'm
and
not
it just
licking a
feed
toad.
out. Huh?
I'm not licking a toad.
Have you ever done DMT?
Oh, you've licked toads before in human
on-
form.
on camera? You want me to ask me if I've done DMT? Nah, I've never done DMT. Nah, it's not me.
You've licked human toads before,
It's
bro.
not
Let's,
my
let's
vibe.
go back.
Have
Can
you
we go
done
back to that?
DMT?
That's not my.
He has
vibe.
10 toads in
Bro.
his house right now that he's scared.
Who gives
Yeah,
a
but-
fuck?
nah,
The
I-
cameras right there.
If you've done D&D, you've done a lot.
Yeah,
of
they don't need to
Yeah.
know. Every
That's not like a
frog I've ever-
starting.
No,
No.
no. That's just like, oh,
That's
just
like
weed.
the end of the line.
just weed occasionally and some DMT. Nah, that
That's
never
like
happened.
you build up all the way
Yeah,
to
yeah.
DMT. DMT is the last stop on the train.
Acid.
Yes.
You had to have
No,
taken acid.
for hallucinogenics, yes. Come on, bro.
Shrooms.
Oh no,
I've
ayahuasca.
never done-
ayahuasca.
Yeah, that's
probably.
what I want to do.
Oh,
I want to take a
ayahuasca's
pilgrimage to
crazy.
fucking
Mexico,
Peru.
yeah.
Peru.
Have you ever huffed
Too, yeah.
shit though?
What?
Huff shit.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's crazy.
Huff poop?
Yeah,
No.
Like, what-
That's
I
the
mean, I've
what
taken a
kind
shit.
of, like,
Alex say be in his house like,
yeah. You guys got to grow
trying
up.
to get high.
It's
like
free.
human poop or
Yeah,
is
so
it
you could like
specific?
shit. It's disgusting, but like people in
Oh.
like Arizona do it. You can
Of
like
course.
shit. You could like shit inside like a fucking bottle. It was on fucking
Fear Factor?
Breaking Bad.
Beer
But like no, and I looked into it because of course that's OD in disgusting, but it's pretty interesting. So basically, people like shit in like a bottle, and then they like literally let it sit there for like 2-3 days, and then they open it and they huff it. It's
Oh my
disgusting.
god.
And they hallucinate.
get high?
The fumes are like super poisonous to your brain, so you just start tripping crazy.
That's some
People,
That's some intuitionless shit.
Yeah,
right there.
intuitionless
No
activity.
intuition right
Bro,
there.
Nah, I'd do that.
Actually-
I'll do it. Fuck
What do you
it.
think
You want to do it on
What do
camera?
you think that
people have
smells
literally
like?
died. No, bro, people have
I mean,
died.
I'd probably die if I smelled your shit, nigga.
literally look like my shit.
Yeah.
Probably same size too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So listen, fuck around and hold on. You fucking the moral of the story is that the toxins will kill you. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Or you just end up looking like this mutant motherfucker right here next to me, gonna hate on me.
Fucking
Damn.
sewer rat.
I was over here talking about let's be positive this year. It's a good year to be positive. You ever you know what I hate about New Year's? Can I just say this real quick? You know what I hate about New Year's is that every New Year's, even now, like I'm damn near 30 years old and it's still happening. There's always like that handful of people that talking about 2026 finna be my year, bro. Yo, this is my year, bro. This is finna be a movie, bro. And they just, it's like the only productive thing they did that whole year was that post, and then they just wait for 2027.
You
know?
sound like a hater, but it's facts. I mean,
I am a hater. I'm hating on that.
You know what's the worst thing about 2026? Or the beginning of a year. You know what's the worst thing about the beginning of a year? Trying to go to the gym.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
It actually
bro.
hasn't been that bad at my gym.
Well, you're blessed, brother.
What gym do you go to? You can tell me afterwards. But anyway, yeah, bro, that shit sucks, dude. First 2
I don't
months.
even want to say what gym. I fucking hate that gym.
Well, the point is
Trying to
that
change gyms.
everyone with their New Year's resolutions and shit, but like it's just super annoying because, and I am a hater on people. By the way, let me just go back to that. I am a hater on people who say they're gonna do a bunch of shit who never do it. Like, especially when they do it for a couple of years in a row. That is the only time I'll justify being a hater. It's like, bro, it's not even hating. It's like you're just calling them out on their shit. You're like, you're gonna do it, then do it. Stop telling everybody. And so that's what I want to move on to right now. Is I read into this recently. It's mad interesting because it's so true, and I've done it too. Have you guys ever heard of like the concept of dopamine talk?
Now you just said
Yeah,
that.
I said
though.
it before. So, dopamine talk, right? I'm gonna go back to this. People use it's a way. It actually creates dopamine in your brain because you feel this level of excitement. It's like mad exciting to tell people, and it's almost like being a dreamer. You're like, oh, one day I'm gonna have this and that. But people who like frequently participate in dopamine talk, I've done it too. I'm not saying everyone has done it, but some people do it way more. Is that they just talk about things that they're gonna do because it makes them feel good in that moment, but they never actually do it. So it's like, oh, by the end of this year, I'm gonna have a Lamborghini and I'm gonna live in a rich neighborhood and I'm gonna change my life. And you talk to your girl, let's say, about it, and then you'll say like, I'm gonna change your life one day, and like it makes you feel good and almost kind of makes her feel good because you're like, she's excited. And then you just go back to doing exactly what you were doing that never puts you in the direction of getting to what you're talking about. And I know so many people who do it. And now that I'm so hyper aware about it, it's so annoying to me. Like, it bothers me so much when somebody tells me, yo, this year, bro, we're going to do this and we're going to change this and we're going to change that. Like, I've even done it about the podcast. You know, I'm not saying I've never done it. It bothers me when I do it now because it's like, yo, we're going to take this podcast somewhere. I promise you. And like, I mean that. I believe it will happen, but I haven't, done enough work to say like, I'm trying at all, as much as I can, but at least I'm still doing it. Some people will be like, I'm going to start a business this year. And then 5 years later, they're like, oh, this is the year, so that's why 2026 is going to be a movie is like bothering me. Cause it's like another form of like a dopamine talk.
Well, I feel like every year is a fucking movie. Doesn't mean it's a good one.
It's like every year is like a documentary, of like some of the worst things that can happen to humankind. Because lately it's just been like,
yeah, it's been shit rolling downhill. But that doesn't mean that's not.
Yeah, but you don't have to focus on all that shit.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Positive.
Yeah, I mean that's not even being positive. That's just
you can focus on the good.
He's not doing it to be positive. It's just kind of like you just don't pay attention to it because you eliminate it from your life, which is fine. Like,
I don't really like looking at the news because all they post is negative ass shit.
Yeah, but nobody
and then it
watches
just puts
the news,
it in your
bro.
head.
Yeah, I don't like watching the news either. But like, what?
It's like
social
like
media though. You don't get
media.
negative shit when you.
No, because he doesn't have
But
Twitter.
I don't have Twitter. I have Twitter, but I don't go on it.
Okay. Well, yeah, Twitter definitely fuck your day up.
Because I don't want to see that shit.
I don't
It's
wanna
not
see it
directly
either.
affecting me. Why do I need to keep seeing it over and over
I
again?
hear you.
I don't think that's a good
It's just
mentality.
how it stresses
maybe
me
I have
out.
an addiction to
It's gonna
fucking
stress
Twitter.
me out.
Yeah.
I agree with like avoiding seeing bad things that are happening because it just adds stress to your life when it doesn't matter. But I also don't want to like eliminate it completely because it's still important to like know what's going on because you don't want to be that.
I know, but I hear from like you guys and whoever else says it brings it up.
Yeah, like that. You saw that lady get
How
shot
often
in the
do I talk
face.
to
I
you,
saw that.
All right, that lady got shot in the face, dog.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Oh, I think it's fucked.
Yeah,
they
like-
blasted her.
Yeah, they blasted her face
for
off.
no reason.
Yeah. Remember when that monkey ripped that lady's face off?
he got hit by the car, but not like hit to the point that they needed to.
It was
do all
so obvious that this is where I feel. This is how I feel about it, bro. It was so obvious. Like it was so obvious. Anyone who doesn't think this, I just disagree with. It's so obvious that she wasn't trying to kill him with her car. She was trying to run away because she was.
No.
It's so obvious.
Is it allowed to evade the police though?
No, but it's not just
Because if I get
kill him with.
if I run away from the cops and I get shot in the face, they're not gonna put it on fucking all over.
Yeah, but she didn't look scared. They weren't coming after her.
Well, they were. They gave her a lawful
They
order.
were trying to open her car door, so she started
Yeah.
running away.
They gave
Well,
her a
she was
lawful order.
blocking them. She was
Yeah,
blocking
but-
them.
And then ran
in the
away.
video,
You're
she
right,
doesn't
bro,
look.
You guys cannot
scared.
justify someone getting shot in the face because she was trying to run from the cops. Like
Is that
she
illegal?
wasn't
to run
trying
from
to
the
hit
cops?
them with her car. That's the whole point.
No, I get that.
Plenty of
I get
people have
that,
gotten shot.
But I
running
don't
from the
think
cops.
she was trying to run away. I think she
What?
just.
She was definitely trying
hit
to
the
go.
gas.
She was
Trying to
OJ
hit
trying
her?
to go.
You thought
Say
she
it
was
again?
trying to hit the cop?
No, I'm not saying she was trying to hit the cop. I think she was just like trying to maneuver around the guy.
Well, she was scared.
But
Yeah,
she was definitely trying to leave, bro.
If she was scared, then why is she blocking the fucking road?
No, she
Because
was
she's
scared.
also not smart.
They weren't
I-
expecting.
You know,
them-
it's funny. I completely agree that she's an idiot for going there. You shouldn't be there.
She
Like, yeah, I
definitely
get
an
that
idiot.
you could be scared at one
Everybody
point when
knows.
they're trying to take her out the car, but like, bro, you put yourself in that
I agree.
situation. Like,
100%.
I agree.
you think they're not going to try to detain you?
All right, but here's my
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
Here's my thing. Right?
And then trying to leave.
Yeah.
hold on a second though. I'm not saying that she was in the right at all. I'm just saying, you know, and you're a hypocrite.
I don't think
for
she
even
should've got
thinking this
fucking-
because
I don't think she
you're-
should've got
You're
shot.
sounding like you're leaning on the wrong side. You're the kind of person who thinks that like, you know, the cops shouldn't be as much involved in our life.
Right. I don't think that
protesting,
big government should be able to come and
I
shoot you
agree.
in the fucking face.
I agree.
I don't.
I
And this has only been established
And
since
I'm-
2003.
I'm totally okay with the cops doing their job. I'm totally against people doing ridiculous things like blocking
Yeah.
police.
Yeah.
But I'm not okay with somebody shoplifting from the store and getting the death.
That's
penalty.
not what
I
happened.
Understand? Hold on, that's an analogy. Use your head. Okay.
I don't know what's going on
No, no.
because we started going from shoplifting to her
No,
getting
but
shot in the
you
face.
know what's going on. You're just being
No, that's,
condescending.
we're talking about
You
a
know
different
exactly what's
situation.
going on.
I don't see that as equal.
Okay, did she get the death penalty ruled by a judge? No, obviously.
No, they
But if you-
capital.
She got the death penalty ruled by that cop.
Yeah, fact.
Okay, right, but like not legally. You guys get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
point. It's
yeah.
an
He
analogy.
Gave her a lawful order.
It's an analogy, bro. It's not. She didn't shoplift. That's the whole point. The idea is it's a way to compare it for you to understand what my position is. Nobody ever said she shoplifted. You know, I never said that. You're just being a dick. The point is that I'm totally okay with the cops arresting her, even shooting her if she started like trying to ram the cop into the fence. What happened was the woman, if you watch the whole video from every angle, right? The woman was in the car. She was looking to her left. The other cop comes around the front of the car. She takes off. It could have easily just been unintentional on her end to hit the cop. If she rammed the cop into a fence, it's one thing, but the cop didn't fall, jumped out of the way, pulled out a gun and shot her. The cop could have also just been reacting because he didn't know if she was going to hit him or not. But if
It was
you
an
look,
ICE agent, right?
But cops,
Yeah.
they're
It
not.
was I
trained-
don't know if they're real
the
police.
ICE police are not trained at
That's
all.
why I'm saying this because I want to be specific that this is an ICE agent
Yeah.
that's not trained. That then
No, but that same cop, bro, the one that shot that lady was hit in an accident. He was hit by a driver.
is he a cop or the ICE dude?
No, the ICE dude, but he was hit in a
Well, he has, like,
severe
PTSD?
infringement before, yeah, where he got hit by a moving car and he was outside. But like, you're also trained not to stand in front of the car
Yeah,
while you're
also
doing.
I was gonna say that
Yeah,
wasn't so
investigate the
smart
car.
on his.
So- so-
he
like,
stood right in front of the car.
The problem is
And got hit.
Yeah.
the
Well, he
point
didn't.
is
I mean, he knew that the car was going up, so he was able to move out of the way and then shoot her.
He
But like,
knew-
he was also
trying to-
like
I don't think-
going around the car before and just filming
I
the whole
think Buddy was
transaction.
trying to block.
that's
the
my
car.
point. That's
Yeah,
my point.
and then the woman was there too. The woman who was telling him like, "Go get lunch" and things like that. You saw that video where she was
Yeah,
like, "Go get lunch,
yeah.
go get lunch."
Yeah.
But
And
the
then when he
cop was
shot
filming
her, did you hear him say "bitch"? after?
Yes, yeah.
No
goes,
way he called her a
"Fucking-"
bitch.
Yes,
About it.
Yes, but he goes, "Fucking bitch."
Fucking bitch, you hit
Like,
me.
bro, but like, bro, listen,
Yeah,
like,
wow, bro.
look. Like, I'm just,
That shit was murder, bro.
I
Low
don't
key.
get, I'm
Yeah, 100%
That shit was
100%
murder,
with you.
but she
Nah,
shouldn't
yeah,
have been there.
Called her
I-
a bitch, shot her in
you
the
could-
face.
You
Put
could,
herself
that's
in this
that's the
situation, but that shit was
concept of
murder.
the analogy that it's not like shoplifting is allowed, but they shouldn't be killed for it. The idea is that she's 100% wrong. She's somebody that I probably wouldn't enjoy being around. She's
That doesn't
very
matter.
annoying. Like I could understand all those things, but it doesn't mean she deserves to get smoked.
Okay,
What happened?
but-
You know what I'm saying? Like
but-
she shouldn't have been there. No one should be there. Protesting's fine. I hate what protest became. Everything now protest is like a riot where you throw bricks at cars. It's not a protest, bro. That's a war. It's like a revolution.
I mean, when you see them militarizing the streets and locking up our citizens, you're gonna
Totally.
get mad
But
that the
do
war
totally
ICE,
started.
do ICE even have are they even allowed to detain you though?
yeah, technically they have. This is the problem. They have less training than cops, and they have federal jurisdiction. So
Federal.
the cops don't.
But they don't have. They
Yeah,
can't
but if I'm
go
not,
to
if
your
I'm not,
house
if
unless
you
they
have
a
no
warrant
reasonable
by a
suspicion of
judge.
me, if you have no reasonable suspicion of
Local
me
judge.
committing a crime or about to commit a crime, you can't just
Yeah,
detain
but,
me.
but federal is military law.
I know,
They're
it's
under
fucked up.
martial law. So
That's some martial
so
law
like
shit,
when you're
yeah.
on a military base and I want to search your car, I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to. You
search
can't
that
plead the
car.
fifth.
Private
fourth, whatever
school.
the fuck you want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But they can't go to
That's
your
the
crib
problem.
though. That's
yeah,
the legal.
that's the problem. So what's happening is, and people aren't realizing is, and forgive me for this, but fascism is starting to sound a little more appealing to me. That we're
Uh-oh.
putting military in our cities, and that's allowing militant like police like this to come in and basically just violate all the rights of your constitution. So it's kind of crazy to then be like, well, we're a party of respecting the constitution because I don't care, bro. Listen, like I understand you're legal, you shouldn't be here. There's a process for that shit. But now it's getting to a point where it's fucking. It feels like it's a mini revolution. You know, it's like every time ICE pulls up, there's another army pulling up. It's like there's never a time now in New York City where an ICE agent will just conduct his job without 40 people, not just protesting, bro, like throwing shit at them.
Yeah.
You saw the videos of them throwing fucking.
I remember them
blocks of
throwing
ice at them.
sandwiches when they started locking up those kids when they did the what is it DC? What is it called? The curfew. They were throwing
Yeah,
Subway
yeah.
sandwiches at the cops and shit. I mean, listen, when you start treating the citizens like shit. Go back to the American Revolution when they were throwing snowballs at the fucking British while they had fucking guns. We're gonna throw shit at you. Fuck you.
No, I get it. I just
You're the
think-
government. You're
I
dick.
think that like the people who are like standing in front of the cop cars trying to stop it are also retarded too. It's not like I think that like if you're in front of a cop car and you're like stop and they're not stopping, you're eventually gonna get hit by a car. You can't bitch about it. If you're gonna throw a brick at a cop car, you should expect to get pepper sprayed.
Expect to
These
get
people-
shot.
These people are doing that, right? And then now I'm talking on the opposite side. These people are doing that and then complaining they're using force. Like, bro, you just threw a block of ice at the head of a federal agent and then you got pepper sprayed.
Yeah.
And now it's a problem.
No, arm
You know,
yourselves.
like, shut
If you're
up.
ready to die, be ready to die. Just know
No,
they're
but
gonna
this is
shoot.
what's the problem is that in the revolution times they were throwing ice and shit at the Brits with guns and they were thugging. They would have squared up with the Brits. These motherfuckers are throwing ice blocks and then running, getting scared, getting pepper sprayed, and crying on social media like a bunch of pussies. So the revolution would never happen in the first place because they don't have the balls to actually stand
Whoa.
up to them. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing bricks. These fucking blue-haired fat fucks
It's
are fucking
crazy
throwing
that
bricks
it's-
at people and then be like,
It just doesn't make sense. It just
Like,
doesn't
what?
make sense that the liberals are the ones that are in the streets when big government is taking over America and Republicans are supposed to be anti-big government.
I'm just sick of everybody switching up, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
I mean, politics are a facade, bro. They
Of
fucking got us by the
course,
balls,
bro.
So if you Patrick can start talking,
You
look,
say
Well,
what
let-
your
let-
donor wants you to say.
let's not move into like full on politics. Let's stay on.
well,
the
that's not even
Minnesota
politics.
thing.
That's total one world
no, I'm-
government. When he starts talking, we're not even. It's beyond politics.
no, I know, but I'm fully with you on that. By the way, I fuck with that hat.
Thanks, bro.
But I'm fully with you on that. I have a hat from the same brand. It'll be fine.
I ain't-
So, fuck the politics stuff. We're getting amped up. This is not the vibe. We're trying to move into 2026 without dealing with the fucking bullshit that stresses us out online. Shit's gonna happen. No one cares. All right, moving on. 6'9",
dopamine.
6'9", John.
Yeah, we were just listening to him. He's actually in the same jail as Diddy,
And Maduro, right?
Maduro, and
And
the guy that
Epstein.
shot the
Epstein used to be there.
no, the guy that the fucking kid that shot the healthcare guy.
Oh,
Glenn Jones.
yo, he's a guy, Luigi.
And SBF too, Sam Bankman-Fried.
Really?
Ooh.
Bro, the
Oh,
goat
luxury
of fraud.
That's
Oh,
why.
I'm
That's
not
why
gonna
they've been
lie,
making
Brooklyn-
the AI photos of.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's low-key-
They got it.
Brooklyn's goaded.
What
bro.
El Chapo in that bitch too?
Bro, did you see some Venezuelans sent Maduro like some mail to Brooklyn, and it inside of it was just a meme
Really?
No
Nice.
way.
Jail,
making
bro.
fun of him for getting
I thought it was
caught.
like a dick pic or something.
No
Like, eat
way.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking.
They're trolling him
That's
hard.
Good. Oh, good.
Diddy and fucking 6.
Can we talk? Okay,
taped
that's
together.
kind of political.
I'm
too,
not
but
talking
Maduro,
about a mixtape.
that's kind of crazy. Like we really pulled up and just kidnapped some
Yo,
president.
and now
Like,
we're just there,
Yo, I've been-
bro. We're their president, bro.
I don't
I know,
know
it's
how
Trump is their
crazy.
president.
I don't know how real this shit is, but like I've been seeing mad posts of like the Venezuelan army people saying like they were like using some crazy technology, like the Americans are
Oh,
using
yeah?
crazy
they
technology.
fucking went in there.
Yeah, bro.
fucking.
I don't know how real it is.
We sent like 6 ships there, bro. 6 ships, fucking like
Bro, they're
12.
Venezuelans. They're like the poorest country.
Bro,
in the
there
world.
was-
I don't think this is over oil.
But there was like 20 people, 20
No, it wasn't over oil, bro.
reconnaissance.
Yeah.
It
Was
was
it,
over communism. Yeah,
I think
was it the Marines that
think
they,
there's
who
some
would they
drugs
send?
involved.
Honestly,
Oh,
no, I
yeah.
think it was.
Yeah.
It always has been.
Colombia too, because we're beefing with them.
Actually,
I
no,
don't
Chris
know
was
where
telling me it was someone-
Marsoc.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah,
But
Marine.
there was only like 20, 30 of them, but there was like hundreds of
That's what I'm trying to
Venezuelans.
say, right? So hear me out, because he's like a dictator. He technically he wasn't even the president. He was like a self-proclaimed. But here's
there
the
for a
thing.
long time though, right?
No. But here's the thing, right? Think about if he comes back. Like the military is probably like, yo, you better keep him there, because if he comes back and he finds that like,
violate.
we did not defend him, how? Like he probably like. I'm thinking about Maduro's coming out with like a thing I said. He's like, yo, get him. He's like, bro, this is America. Right? We're not fucking with America. Like you're on your own, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all fucking put their guns down right away, 100%.
Yeah, but America
And
has
they took
been-
his wife. That's crazy.
Yeah, took his
That
wife.
ass?
It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, they took his
Shit
wife.
bad.
Yeah. Well, him and his wife. Yeah. But America's been inside of fucking Venezuela's dirty laundry for centuries, bro. With the Contras and
Venezuela.
Sandinistas, bro. with the selling
There's-
cocaine to fund them, bro. Like, and now we're just fuck it. Now we're just out there.
There's also
kidnapping
no
presidents,
reason
bro.
not to take Venezuela, bro. They're like the king of natural resources.
Up there, the king of it, yeah. Other than
Yeah.
China, of
Close
course.
to the-
But
you
yeah.
think
No, but like
all
you know,
about
close
oil?
to us.
Yeah.
No, I think it's over blow.
No, bro, oil, gold, everything. They're just they're like a crock pot of resources that are mad good,
Yeah.
and we had an excuse to go in. And I honestly think the truth of the matter is Trump was just fucking flaunting his ego. He was like, "Come
Yeah.
get me," and he was like, "All right, bet,"
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of wild. It's probably gonna cause a lot of hate, but it's also kind of gangster, bro.
But like, what president? When's the last president we've had that says something, like says he's gonna do something and then actually does it? But
Yeah,
we were
but, like,
talking
I
about that
feel like he
before, where
pulled
you're
up with no planning,
Yeah.
just some like YN shit, like
yeah, but he
pulling
dopamine
up
talks.
3 a.m,
Yeah.
fucking robbed his wife.
Where-
you know?
We were talking about dopamine talking in the
Yeah,
beginning,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
Trump is like that. He's really like
They were playing.
Yeah, but he dopamine talks and then has the
into
dopamine
reality.
for the action.
Yes,
But
bro.
he's not the
Sometimes.
one that if he had to go
Sometimes.
pick up Maduro, I'm not gonna lie, he would be like, "We can't do that." You know what I'm
Well-
saying? He would be like some shit like that.
Yeah, they were playing Waka Flocka on the way there.
That's
Oh my
so funny.
God.
Yo, you guys see the White House TikTok
Go hard in
page
the
is so
motherfucking
funny. Bro.
paint.
They use like the White House TikTok page is definitely ran by like Barron Trump because it's OD like Gen Z, Gen Alpha like kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a video. It's like it says Trump and it's like the greatest president of all time, and it's like, "Shawty, won't you come my way?" And it's like Trump walking in slow motion. And he's like going like, it's OD funny, bro. You gotta see it. I'm gonna show you. It's so good. He plays like Fetty Wap and shit, bro. It's so funny. And I saw that shit and I was like, "Yo, this is one of those like Trump edits." And then I see at the end, it's like a trademark at the end, and it's like the White House Instagram, and I'm like, "That's crazy, bro." Here.
I mean, he got a good PR team. My man was in WrestleMania.
I think I saw this.
Pardon Fetty Wap. You gonna use that shit?
Yo, bro. Yeah, hold on. This is not,
Fire,
this is not
bro.
a good one. This one's fire. Hold on.
Yeah,
look.
No way, bro.
Bro, it's
Don't-
crazy.
With a wonderful feeling, hit to the ceiling, hit to the since 2017.
Oh, okay, the edit.
It's so crazy.
How many likes that shit has?
Look at this shit. Watch.
Flex, flex, now I'm flexing.
You know it's Timothy Chalamet rapping?
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Like, bro. Yo, listen, one thing you can't lie is from a business perspective, this guy is a king of marketing. Like, that's what we want to see, bro. Like, that makes young kids be like, "Yeah, that's my president." They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, you know?
So Timothy
funny.
Chalamet.
That's so
music?
you know the Eshked
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Everyone thought that was Timothy Chalamet.
SD kid.
HD kid, yeah.
Wasn't it actually
deep
not him?
minute
No,
in
wasn't him,
German.
but then everyone just like it was like everyone just kept thinking it was him for like
because
months.
he wore like
So
a mask.
Timothy Chalamet went on a song with him,
Oh, that's fire.
and
Yeah,
that was the song.
He was on Drewski's like
That's super
thing too.
fire.
the
Yeah, because like the if you look at the rapper, he wears like a shiesty or some shit, but his eyes like it's almost like it looks like
and he has like the
Chalamet.
same eye color as like it
the
looks like.
same
he looked
skin
the
tone, and
same.
everything. It's just crazy.
Full man deep in his German.
Anyways, though,
But
that's crazy, bro.
wait, another thing, fucking Fetty Wap's out of jail.
Yeah, let's get it,
Thank you.
You saw how beefy that motherfucker,
bro. Of course, bro.
that shit like
Yeah,
That's
No
his comeback.
way.
It's like Wiz Khalifa when he disappeared for he didn't go to
Bro, I
jail, but
thought. Did you see the video of him
King
like
of
walking
Patterson.
out? I deadass thought Trump was about to be at the end of that fucking
bro,
line, bro.
it would be fine. He'd be like, "Yo, we've been using your songs for all of our TikTok,
All of
bro."
our TikToks, we
Big
owe you
fan.
some money.
He'd probably be like, big fan. Fetty Wap. He's gonna be in charge of our military." No, I'm like, Fetty Wap is our new director of
What
No,
was-
but-
he had like a Fent ring, right?
what?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, in Patterson, New Jersey.
Boy, Fenty Wap, kid.
Yeah.
They had that nickname.
Wait,
for
who
a
was the
while.
one that got deported to England?
21.
21.
Oh yeah,
21.
Did he get deported?
did he?
21.
Nah,
I don't know.
no,
I thought there was.
Nah, he did get sent back, but then he got like
I thought,
Didn't Trump bring it back?
Jay-Z, I think.
We
helped him.
traded that basketball girl for Fetty Wap. Yo, imagine.
That basketball girl.
Yo, Russia, you want her
Brittany
back?
Griner.
For
yeah,
the
no,
merchant, the
isn't
merchant
she,
of
like-
death.
Yo, I saw another. I think I saw a clip. It was like these two dudes fucking around. They were saying like, I can't believe we traded a WNBA player for a fucking
Terrorist. Arms dealer.
arms dealer.
Yeah.
And they were just dying laughing at that. Like, that's such a bad trade, bro.
It's such a bad trade because she wasn't even that
Shout out
good.
to Biden.
The bad.
And she had an
Bro, what
empty
do you-
cart.
Nah.
Griner nice.
She's not Caitlin Clark though.
She better than Caitlin Clark. Fact.
Nah,
She
Caitlin
looked
Clark
like,
is the
she
best.
looked like you,
You're
low-key.
bugging.
I'm fucking with you.
Nah, she kind of do though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yo,
Pull up Brittany Griner right now.
yeah, pull that out.
If
real
you
quick.
braided your hair,
I might have the next podcast. I might have my hair braided to look like Britney. You heard?
You bring an empty
Hold
cart
on.
with you.
Hold on. Like,
He
let's
probably has one on right now.
Nah, I don't smoke cartridges. I dab for real.
let me see this shit real quick. Yo,
That's
my man
Jacob.
Jacob.
That that's my twin right
that's
there.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
For real. She probably bags more than me.
Look at the hair right now too. It's the same fucking hair.
God.
Yeah.
That's
my
crazy.
twin, yo. That's my twin. That's
She
my
probably got a bigger dick than all of us.
yo. Chill,
All
chill,
right.
chill, chill,
Yo,
chill. Then
she's
you,
Aki with it too.
Yeah,
Russia
nah,
would
she
have probably
bad.
used
Yo,
her
she
for the
looks like
military.
Loki looks like Wiz Khalifa.
Nah, she's
Nah,
like
just
everybody
fuck-
black now. Everybody black. Just
Everybody was like light black.
skin.
John's like, she looks like everyone. Looks like Kevin Hart, kind of same height. Just
Yeah,
little-
that's crazy.
you know what she looks like? She looks like she's not worth getting rid of an arms dealer. How about that? Let's
yeah,
put it
nah,
that.
no way. There's no way that equates.
All because she made a bad decision.
Because she
in Russia.
smoked weed in Russia. Like, bro, that's
Yeah,
your
but that
fault.
was a
Stay
power
there.
play from Russia. That was some.
Yeah, he like give us our arms dealer back.
Yeah. He's like, all right, fuck it, we could use her, keep her.
Yeah, keep her.
She's good at basketball.
Shit, better than Otto
if
Warmbier.
they don't take her back, we train her to sambo. We send
Right.
her against
Send
her.
her
own
to
country.
Siberia.
Remember Otto?
Who?
Otto Warmbier?
Who's that?
Who is that?
He went to North Korea when he was.
Oh
About
yeah,
20?
he died. He got killed eventually.
Yeah, he
right?
took down that poster. And he didn't even bring it home. He planned on bringing it home with him
Yeah, I thought this was
to
recent.
put it on the wall.
Nah, it was like a couple of years, like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, he just took it off the wall, put it on the ground, and then.
Bro,
boom.
did you see the interviews of that guy? It's
Oh,
fucked
they're
up.
terrifying. He apologized so many times, and they still sent him to the death camp, pretty much.
Oh,
Fucked
bro.
up.
And
he-
Dennis
and
Rodman should.
He went on there and he was just like literally pleading for his life, like
Yeah.
saying sorry to the like Kim Jong Un's like, bro, they just
Explained everything.
they
Like the
violated him.
a church told him to do it. The church said that they wanted him to bring the poster back for them, and he was saying that he was gonna get paid and stuff, and he was gonna join this elite group, and like
That was probably all cap.
probably.
They might have just told him to say that.
He was saying
He might have just been like, "Yo, it didn't look good in the photo, so I was trying to move it." You know, like, I mean, who knows? I'm not saying, but if he was actually on some spy shit, like, it's different. So it would have justified what they were doing more. That's probably why I feel like they would be behind something like that. You know,
Yeah.
they're probably like, "Yo, we'll kill you if you don't say this." You know, and so it's like you can't ever believe a confession under distress like that, especially that kind.
Oh,
of, you know?
that's the most type of distress. He knew he was gonna die.
And he knows that America can't go in there without starting World War III. So
Mhm.
it's just like fucking.
You know what? 2026 has got to be the best year. You want
Why?
to know why? America, man. It's 250 years of fucking America.
That's scary, man.
Holy
But
fucking
isn't it like
fire,
every
dude.
200 years? Like,
And Empire falls.
Yeah.
Oh, who someone said that shit? Well, we passed 200 then. Fuck them.
That just means we're like at the end.
that's
stage,
why
bro.
it's so fucking shitty right now.
The trans are showing up.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that.
trans
It's
Well,
droid.
Jews. It's Jews.
China still got their fucking.
Wait till we start having AI trans
What does
droids,
China
bro.
have?
China got their empire. They still give a fuck.
Oh, bro, they
But
just,
China
they'll
don't
just-
have fucking.
they'll just
training
zap
and
your
shit.
meat and give you
Got-
an instant
got
section.
trannies in China. You don't think they got trannies?
Do
in China?
you want
you
to
guys-
become girl?
You
You
guys
guys
think
are
they got-
missing the best part of this podcast.
Do you
right
think
now.
they got trannies in China?
Probably. I think, Chinese
me
people
too.
are mad accepting.
That's what
They're-
I'm
oh,
saying.
yo, you know what's crazy? Maybe he was like a CCP.
I'm thinking of
member.
Korea.
Remember that guy
Oh,
we
yeah,
met on
that's-
Lethal Company?
He
He said China is a very progressive. He literally, that's his word. I'm not trying to be racist, but he's not
Who said this?
we were playing Lethal Company one night, and I said, "Yo," I said that I was speaking to him Chinese with a translator, and I said,
Oh no way!
yeah, he was like, "Wow, you speak a Chinese,"
No way.
and he was dumb hype, and he was actually like mad nice. He was like a nice guy, and he was from China, like he lived in China. And I asked him, I said, like David, someone asked him, like, what do you think about like David said some like really sus shit to me, and then I asked him like, yo, I translated what I said, and he was like, oh, what the hell? Like he was like kind of grossed out, and I was like, yo, you have a problem with him? Like David was like, you have a problem because I'm gay? And he's like, no, China's a very progressive country. We have many people trans, gay, no problem. And so I was like, yo, this guy might be, maybe they're lying to us about China, or he was like,
No,
sent
they probably
him,
are lying to us.
they sent him on that game in a U.S. servers and was like, yo, go make China look good. You hear me? Like, you never know. I'm just saying.
Maybe
Probably
they
wasn't
just
even
don't
Chinese.
like maybe it's not like maybe it's accepted there, but they're not fucking like throwing it in everyone's face.
Well, they're
maybe the people that
it's a
are
communist country,
gay
but
and
you literally
lesbian,
can't protest. You can, but it's a lot harder.
maybe the people that there are gay and lesbian, like
On
they're
the
just like,
low.
I'm gay, like that's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
nah.
not like, oh my god, I'm gay. Oh my god.
The problem is,
yeah.
like we talk about this all the time, bro. Trans people are
That was
not.
crazy. That was
It's too
good.
good,
My
yeah.
fault. My fault.
Nah,
Bro.
that's getting clipped.
My fault, bro.
Too good.
You better.
You got
keep
to
that
clear your
shit.
throat. Just,
My fault, bro.
what you talking about? My bad, bro. I had some in my throat. You heard?
Hey, yo,
But yeah.
clip that too.
Yeah, I'll clip that. I'll clip that, bro. Don't worry. I'll put the real clip in too. Yo, pull that out. Pull up your.
Yo, hey,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
gold.
Let's move on.
What
You know what's crazy,
What does pod stand for?
bruh?
I don't know. Fuck.
Pussy
Pussy-
on dick.
Pussy over.
Pussy over dick. Yeah, I'd hope so. Fucking
Paul or
Pterodactyls. My name is Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck your bitch.
I love that shit. I would hate Tyrone behind the camera. He's sitting there like, she's like, yo, why you putting the sin in? Just pull that shit out of your mouth. I'm Tyrone. Boom, and just slapping shit. That guy is crazy, bro. People really do monetize being big and black though. Like
Wait,
there's that fucking that guy on Instagram Reels that'd be like, it'd be like, oh my god, you ever seen that? It's like, oh my god, it's like the characters from like Stranger Things. It's like it's Holly Wheeler, which is like a 14-year-old girl. Oh my god, it's Holly Wheeler. Oh my god, it looks just like her. Oh my god, and it just he walks in, he's like in a tank top with a fucking do-rag on, and he's like 6'4", mad bro. He's like, and he's dark black, like he's really dark skinned, and the girl is like a white blonde girl. Like it's just mad funny.
they just pissed everybody off.
Oh no, that's funny though.
That's hilarious
fun.
just
That's
hearing
fun.
it, bro.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny because he looks mad angry. He's like, it's just so good. It's
Every stereotype ever.
yeah, but that's some people monetize the stereotype.
Hell yeah, if
you know?
you make money, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying?
Be a Magilla gorilla looking motherfucker. Nah.
I'm not
crazy.
saying that. What does Magilla mean?
Magilla Gorilla. What the fuck?
That's a monkey in an old fucking cartoon. I'm a fucking racist piece of shit for that one.
Yeah, that's
Shout out to Magilla Gorilla for sale. Got a gorilla for sale, for sale. Watch that fucking cartoon. I grew up with that. Boomerang, nigga. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be positive. 2026 is gonna be our
26,
year,
bro. It's our year.
It's our year, bro. It's our year, bro. Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's our year, bro. What you mean of my year? It's our year,
Oh, it could never be my year.
We're
Bro.
leaving 2025 back in
bro. When I
December.
make it, bro, I'm gonna bring you with me, bro. And as soon as I make it, you're fucking clipped. You're
My life, bro.
I just want to be.
My year. It's my life, bro.
what am I, dad, bro?
I just want to get rich and act like I don't know nobody.
That's a
What is that from again?
Fucking
I want to be talking about.
Well,
Jody, high roller.
I'm trying to be talking about how the tennis courts
You're
are
just
full.
out of frame a little bit.
oh, yeah,
something.
my fault.
I want to
Huh?
talk about like golf terms with
Here,
people.
move this
That's where I want to be.
Hmm?
I want to go golf.
Trying to hit a birdie right now.
I feel like I'll never be like one of those.
I wanna
I
go-
feel like for you to be like a rich guy, like a stereotypical like rich white guy, you have to be like born rich.
Mhm.
You can't be like on the come up. You won't be like,
Yeah, they're
well,
never gonna
you
accept
should have seen the hors d'oeuvres at that party. Like no man from the Bronx is gonna talk like that. Even if he's got
That's
$1
some
million.
shit we
I
would
mean,
say.
they're good
just to
hors
fuck
d'oeuvres. I
around.
like some good hors d'oeuvres. I mean, you know what? I like those little pigs in the blankets.
that motherfucking charcuterie board,
That's what
dog.
it's
What are
called.
you talking about?
Pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said, you know that shit that called pigs blank? Like, yeah, that's what it's called.
I
It's
like
an
those.
uncircumcised meat bro, you're eating.
Hey yo, dog. I'm not eating no meat. I don't even think that's real meat in those.
You're
blankets.
vegetarian?
They're probably like. I mean,
What do you think RFK would say about that?
Yeah, that's probably whatever type of
He'd
shit.
probably
he doesn't-
Well, hot-
like.
I still eat Skittles, nigga. Fuck RFK.
Bro,
Go fuck about RFK.
I got,
but hot dogs aren't real meat.
I heard one
I'm
of the
trying to
Kennedys
load
died,
the
though.
RFK voice right now. The problem is with hold on. The problem
going
is
to
no. Hold on. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Yeah, we're all
Wait,
going to hell.
I'm trying to add.
So RFK, what really is in a pigs in a blanket? You know, I've always been.
Well, the
It ain't
problem
pigs.
is with America is that too many black people work in the factories and they fall into the containers. And so we make hot dogs out of them.
I mean, he could. They did
That-
that in the 20s and
That
shit.
I'm just RFK. It wasn't me, bro. It was RFK.
oh,
RFK.
God,
Okay,
bro.
hold on. Let's try again.
that was so good, dude.
I
That
loved
was
it.
so
Honestly, I
good.
loved it.
Yeah.
He's definitely.
RFK would have said that.
If fucking felt it.
Stop, bro. Stop. I'm trying to do comedy that's a little edgy. Jacob, you can't look like an enabler. You gotta be like, yo, that's
I'm sorry. I'm
We
sorry.
are so canceled, bro.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
okay.
You
Hold
know,
on.
they keep feeding us fucking.
All right, let's let's try it. Yo, hold on, bro. What the fuck, dude? What's going on?
There's just so many of them.
We're so banned. This is not our year, bro. We're gonna go to Rumble after this one. We're gonna fucking have to call Nick Fuentes to put us on his fucking platform. All right.
Yo,
Let's
can
go.
you imagine us four nets with him, bro? Just be like,
Yeah, no. Okay, so let's go again. What did RFK? What do you have to ask RFK? You guys got 5 minutes with him because he has a business call to go to. Go ahead, RFK. Any questions?
Yo, RFK is a fucking pussy. I look at him and I'm just like, yo, that guy's a fuck. I could probably smack the shit out of him. He wouldn't do
He's
shit.
pretty brolic.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
an
fuck,
ox, bro.
I'll fuck RFK up.
All right, so go
I
ahead.
want to fight. Yo,
Let-
honestly, I want to get in the octagon with RFK.
RFK, why do
set
you
that
work out in jeans?
Yeah. I've
Well,
seen
because
that.
the shirts that we buy from Costco have red 40 in them. So I can't wear them in the gym.
Hold on, sorry.
What did that have to do wearing jeans in the gym?
I don't know because he just talks about Red 40 all the time. And
All
The
the time.
problem with Johnny is that his mother took too much Tylenol when she was younger, and he became out that way. I think he's Asian. Anyway, let's moving on.
call you an Oriental.
hold on, we had a conversation about this. Jacob said everyone who's not white is the N word.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I disagreed. Actually, did I not?
So us Mexican.
He's a yellow. He's a
Oh
we're
my
talking
God,
about Mexican.
bro.
Oh, it's a brown.
I have to bleep.
What are
out
you?
Every
I'm a.
oh my
Just a
God.
regular old.
You're literally the same skin tone as some
No,
Mexican.
Jacob is like Pepsi, and everyone else is like Sprite,
And
Snapple,
brown.
everything under Pepsi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's yellow. There's red. There's
Bro, you're
All
like
right.
a fucking lip.
Who's
Native
red?
Steve.
Who's red? The Native Americans.
American. Yeah. Come on, man.
You're
You ever seen Squanto?
Why are we classifying the N-word scale of human beings? Can we not be that?
There's rice. There's sand.
All right, bro.
How fucking with
The sand
Take me
ones.
3 months to edit. I'm just like, or bleeping out.
At least you enjoy it. I hope.
I
really,
enjoy it. I enjoy
I
it.
really do hope
The
you
whole
do.
time I'm editing stuff like this, I'm
You
just
laughing?
laughing.
Yeah.
And I have a new chair now, so
I've never heard of a Russian nigga. I'd probably call him a mongrel.
yeah, Mongolian. All right.
Horseback.
What is that?
One of those horseback. It's
wetback?
just so funny. No, horseback, like a Mongolian.
Mongol. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
fuck.
They're amazing on horseback.
Yeah.
Yo, why do they call Mexicans wetbacks?
I honestly
Because
don't
they
know.
swim here,
They
bro.
don't though. They
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
they chop the border.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because they're just.
Honestly,
they're
that-
out-
You're like
I think
is it-
border-
The Rio Grande, though.
Is it because they
No.
work outside a
The
lot?
first
They're wet-
wetbacks
sweaty?
weren't Mexicans. They were Puerto Ricans.
Mm.
That
Puerto
makes
Ricans
more
are
sense,
wetbacks
because they live in an island,
Right, so they had to swim.
so they gotta swim here.
Right.
That's a
The
fact.
Cubans do probably though. Cubans.
If you're really racist, you got to be historically correct with your racism.
Yeah, how dare you fucking
Puerto
call me the
Rican.
incorrect slur?
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
not even in anymore. That was during Vietnam the week.
If you walked up to me like you're fucking kike, I'd be like, who the fuck are you talking to? You know what the fuck I look like?
You go to a Mexican, you fucking hard worker. What are you? What are you?
Fucking, you just say all the stereotypes that are good.
Yeah.
Fucking work your ass off and not complain, you fucking loser. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
You go to a Chinese boy, you fucking quantitative, fucking quantitative.
What are you, a quantum engine? You fucking Asian fucking. No, I'm playing.
You got
Oh shit, bro.
I'm about to start calling Asians quantum
Why
theories.
don't we just be like inclusive? We have not said one bad thing about. Let's talk about white people. Why don't we make
Yo.
fun of
Oh,
white
they're
people?
horrendous.
They suck.
I
bro.
hate them.
Trailer Park
Yo,
Boys.
listen, they're having a hard time right now. They're getting shot in the face by ICE agents. We need to relax.
Yeah, but the
Take
thing
it
is,
easy
the
on the
thing,
whites.
the thing,
And you know what's crazy? The ICE agent that shot her was Mexican, right? Or he was Hispanic?
the guy
That's
that,
just OD funny.
Wow.
the guy that shot her,
No,
Be your own,
I straight
bro.
up made that up. I feel like I
Be
just
your
made that up.
own.
No, because I seen a lot of.
they
ICE
actually
agents who were like,
hired illegals to find the other illegals.
Yo, DEI ICE
50,000
agents.
shit. I'd lock them up too. Fuck it, right?
Nah, see, that's where I disagree. I would. It was a $90,000 bonus at one point, which is
Really?
crazy, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
But
not-
Signing 90.
but bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I have the heart to do it.
I mean, I haven't done it, but
Cause
listen.
it's not like you're not locking up like the MS-13 guys. That's easy. It's like I'm talking about like you're locking up like nice families. sometimes.
the feds better get the MS-13 guys. I'm trying. I'm not
No,
trying to
I know,
get
but
shot.
I'm saying like like the idea is like it's kind of propaganda in a way. It's like criminals are coming to our country. It's true, but it's like obviously sometimes, bro, it's like a little nice like fat little Mexican lady selling churros on the side of the road.
Yeah,
and like
selling
you're,
roses
and you're
with
sending
her
her home.
nephew on her back.
No, but that's OD sad. Like the OD like adorable little Mexican ladies, mad nice.
With a taco.
They're selling
stand.
like fucking agua frescas on the corner, and then fucking, and then their son gets like kidnapped by like a guy with a mask on. Like I couldn't do that. That's fucked. Even though I understand the law.
90,000.
Yo, you're talking about you wouldn't sell your soul to the devil for $1 billion, bro. That's selling your soul.
You're
Right there.
acting like-
Is that selling?
You're
your
acting
soul?
like you're getting 90,000 per job. It's just to sign up.
Yeah, and then you got a 5-year contract, brother. You got to fucking
Oh,
break
5
up
years.
families.
Whack, yeah.
That's fucking Nazi Germany vibes. Even though it's not,
Gestapo.
it feels. You probably felt like how the Nazis felt, just pulling up on these
Gestapo.
nice people. They're probably nice people. You're pulling up on.
I think they're
sometimes.
trained by the Israelis though, right?
No,
IDF or whatever?
Something
I heard
along.
that.
I don't know. The IDF like trained with the military. I don't know.
We have the
And train-
technology. That's for damn sure.
I'm just saying, man. I just feel like I don't think I have it in me to like. I understand the job exists and it even needs to exist to an extent, but
All right.
just
So if they were
I
paying
think we
you,
should
all
get
right,
off the
let's
ice
take it.
topic.
Let's take it back. Now you weren't here because you're Albanian. You're a fucking migrant. You weren't here because you're fucking Greek. You
dirty,
weren't
you know.
fucking here.
I was
And
born
you
here.
are the reason for this shit. 'Cause you're
Oh.
Portuguese.
hell
But we're
yeah,
not gonna-
brother.
But we're not going to
Good
get scared of
job.
Patrick. You fucking Portuguese fuck. So if you could have been a slave catcher and get $100 a slave,
Fuck.
you have done it.
That's different.
Hell yeah.
That's
No,
different.
I mean, bro,
$100 a slave, $100 in the 1800s was bread, bro. That's different.
that's what I mean. And 90,000 is still good money. This economy's fucked.
No. I wouldn't
Nah.
do it though. I don't think I have it in me, bro.
All right,
All jokes
fucking
aside,
Influencer fuck.
all jokes aside, bro. That's OD. You're capturing. That's even worse. Like the slaves that they're capturing in Africa weren't even from America. Like these people, at least the people who are illegals are like.
Oh,
illegally-
hold on. I'm not taking you in Africa. You're in America, dog. We're not. You don't have to catch them over there. They already sold them over here.
Yeah, but
These motherfuckers ran away, and you got to catch them and send them back. That's how. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but
you don't
bro,
got to go over there.
I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me, but it's different, bro. It's different.
bro, $100 per.
It's
person
different because like the
back then?
time period, like my mentality would.
Capitalized.
That's a
my
lot of
boy,
money, bro.
No,
Capitalized.
I think but your mindset would be different. Like we don't live in a time where like stuff like that is. Like,
Am
you
I
know what I'm
crazy for saying?
We
that?
do, because I mean, Ice Ages is fake like that.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna
back
lie.
in the day, bro, like mad white people were just like coerced to believe that black people weren't even human. Some people didn't even like.
Mad people think that these Mexicans aren't fucking the way.
That's
That,
such cat. Every single person who supports ICE has had a Mexican do their
I
backyard
mean,
for
I
half
love
the
Mexicans and I love Mexican food.
price. And it did a
I
mad
don't like
good
your
job.
ranchy music though. I like your upbeat music. I'm not
No, I'm just saying that you don't. How many fucking Trump white Italian supporters in New York, at least that I know, have had Mexicans do a job for them for half the price, talking about
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
get them all, and then you got to go with the fucking the licensed contractors that charge you fucking next to $20K because it's liability and all other things.
all the bullshit.
So it's like,
insurance.
yeah, they definitely took advantage of illegal immigrants
Of
doing work.
course.
So it's like
Everybody takes advantage of.
it's different though. Like back in the
Cheap
day,
labor.
a white family might have not even like, oh, you hired someone to do your backyard and it's a black guy. That's different. That's just different. But they would have been like, nah, he can't come in here. Like they might have been scared. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They looked at them differently. I wouldn't do
I'm
it.
talking about capturing a person for money.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends.
I'm not talking about Dog the Bounty Hunter. We could go there. I fucking
I
like
don't know
it.
why you got to bring it to slavery. Because if I answer,
Fine, you
any-
want Dog the Bounty Hunter? Go be a bounty
if
hunter.
I had to go smoke people who are
Okay.
terrible people, I don't think I have it. In me.
that show.
I don't think I have it in me.
Right.
How about we get serious for a second? You guys not get serious for a second?
We
Yeah.
kind of we're just getting serious.
Nah, yeah, we were kind of getting serious.
Nah, that shit was funny as fuck.
All right.
Let's move on. Anyways,
Anyway,
okay, serious question. How do you guys deal with nostalgia? Like genuinely, because I struggle with it all the time. It's like one of the probably the worst parts of like my late night thoughts is like nostalgic moments. So you know,
I don't know. Just like create more fun moments in a way. I don't know. But at the same time, like yeah, you can't create like the same
You
shit.
can't create
that
the
you did-
first
that you were
time you-
doing.
you can never recreate the same shit.
yeah, I know.
Like if we all went on a bike ride right now at fucking 26 and 29 years old, like it's not gonna feel like when we went on a bike ride when we were fucking 16 and 18.
yeah, you get like a little glimpse of it, like I remember we used to do this. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like for old time's sake kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you get that old time sake feeling where you're doing something just because you used to, not because it like. I struggle with nostalgia because there are moments when you're growing up or like you're doing things with friends that you don't know you're not gonna have later on.
Yeah.
That or that won't be around in general later on.
Gotcha.
That like you do like so casually, like so normally, where you're not like planning it, like let's do this because we used to, but it's just kind of like our everyday thing. Like, let's say me and you grew up together and we went on a bike ride all the time. It's like, you know, we're just going to school together, and then one day we graduate from high school, and then we don't see each other for 5 years, and then we think, damn, like that's such a small thing that like was so important to me, and I had no idea, and I struggle with that all the time. I think I struggle. It's funny you said that. I struggle the hardest with nostalgic moments with people that who either passed away or just I live far that like I literally can't recreate. So I think it's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with is like struggling with the nostalgic feeling of like the memory and never even being able to try and relive it. Like I struggle with that so hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, after a football game, for example, this is not someone who died, but this is just in general. Like I don't
Yeah.
play football in high
Ever
school
again.
anymore, right? So it's like, and I don't miss it like in the sense where that's like the best.
Hey,
of
we were
my
talking
life.
about something like that the other day, similar.
You know,
Where's-
everyone has like a tradition after the game. Like we all go to like, let's say like it's like a diner everyone goes to or something. And then it's like, well, we're not on the team anymore. If we do it now, it's kind of weird to do that. And it's also like, we don't even really want to because we're way past high school. But it's something I struggle with all the time because there's some nostalgic things you cannot recreate. You know what I'm saying? The first time you do something or like the first time you've, you know, hung out in a new state. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
You just gotta appreciate, brother. You've done a lot of cool fucking shit, and instead of being like, "Damn, I wish I could recreate it," just be like, "Yo, my
gotta
life,
keep
my
doing
life
new
has been
sh- new
fucking
shit."
awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do more cool shit. Let's do more new shit for the first year."
no, bro, I'm not I'm not asking for advice, and I'm just asking how you deal with it.
I don't deal with it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I don't sit up in bed like, oh fuck, yo, I wish like
but you
life was
deal
like
with-
2016
Okay,
or
so
20.
you have friends. We have friends that we lost. You don't have
23.
nostalgic thoughts.
I share. See, when I think about people I lose, I've lost. I get upset, but then I try to focus on the things that I did with them that made me happy when I was doing it. And yeah, it's nostalgia, but then I'm not like, oh, I want to recreate this moment. I'm just like, damn, that guy was fucking awesome, or that part of
I
the
don't
family.
necessarily struggle with the whole thought of recreating it, but I struggle with the only solution that I can ever think of dealing with nostalgia is what he just responded, which is like
Doing
trying to
shit.
recreate it or doing new things.
Yeah.
When it comes to things that you can't recreate or do similarly again because they just don't exist anymore, like people who passed, like times in your life that will never come back. You know, think like going on spring break or something. You can't do that in your I mean, you can, but it's like, you know,
It's
that's the
different.
point. The point is like, I don't know how.
DiCaprio.
That's something, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's something I deal with so much more recently, and it's
I
like
think you just can't really dwell on it. You just gotta
I
look at
try
it like,
not to
damn,
dwell on it, but like
cool.
for example, right? How do you beat it? You try and just live in the moment, right? Right.
Guess, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I would say we all do that.
I say I was gonna say this, and then you brought this up just now. I'd say like dealing with nostalgia is just like you can't think of it like, oh, I'm too old now. Me personally, I tell myself I still feel like I'm 18. I'm about to be 26.
But I don't
I just
think
keep myself a young mind.
That's
and I
real.
just
That's
have-
real.
You know,
yeah, but I don't think it's like about feeling too old. It's like I think like for example,
I mean, in a way,
Yeah.
in
No,
a way,
no,
it's-
it is,
I mean,
it
obviously,
is.
I'm not gonna go to a fucking high school football game, but
nah, if
No.
you did, it would just be for like a different reason because your boy's son was like, you know.
yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
But the point is like I'm not even. All right, put
I
it
mean,
this way.
hold on, you could watch a high school football.
Nah,
game
you
if
could
want
pull up
to.
on, but you can't be.
No, you can't play.
You can't
not,
go there
Not even
and-
that. You can't like be
in the
doing
stands
the
with your
things,
friends. Yeah.
doing what you did when you were in high school. You kind of just sit there and watch.
Yeah, but
That's
bro, all right, put it this way. Here's this. In
Whoa.
a high school football game, you drink in the stands and you're like excited, you smoke weed, you're hiding from the security. If you do that shit at 40 years old, you're just
You
like
go to
weirdo.
you go to a house party afterwards.
Yeah,
and shit.
I think it's super important to realize how grateful, how lucky we are too to have our lives, and to how many kids out there have no friends, no family, who haven't had the things that we had.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we look back and we're like, hey, I've had a beautiful life already, and I'm only 25, so
That's true.
life
Yeah.
can only get better from
That's
here.
one
I
thing,
think that-
yeah.
that
Done
the-
shit ton.
My biggest problem with nostalgic moments and like trying to deal with it is the problem of like what I would say is like I'm not trying to recreate like this moment. I'm just gonna make a new moment that's
Yes.
nice. But then it's like when I'm in that moment, it's something I can't control. I'm trying so hard to be in the moment,
Mm.
but I'm not actually in the moment. Does that make sense? Does that
Yeah,
sound
of
like-
course.
So it's like I'm like, oh well, let me be present. Like let me get off my phone. Let me like enjoy this moment. And I think everybody has
real.
had a moment with their friends where they're laughing super hard and they're having. It's a feeling that you can't really describe, but it's like this feeling where it's like, oh, I'm so happy I'm here. This is so fun. And then it's like, but this is gonna end.
Yes.
Just like something else
Yes.
has ended. And then you go from being like happy to like depressed. It's like,
Like,
and then you're
damn.
trying to get back to that happiness because you're like, and then there's and you look at your friends and they might not even be thinking about it, so you don't want to like ruin their mood. But there have been times like I'll be laughing so hard, I'm like, damn, I haven't laughed this hard in a while. And then I'm like, damn, maybe I won't laugh this hard in another while, like after
Mhm.
this.
I
And
get
so it's like, I don't know, it's something I deal with.
But there will be more moments though, like kids,
Yeah.
like having a kid when they're 1, when they're 2. When
No,
they're
bro,
3,
trust me, guys,
you're never gonna get
He
that
knows
again.
he's about to paint a beautiful life for himself.
Guys, hold on, let me just change the thing here. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm not like asking you guys for advice on how I deal with it. I'm
No,
just
you
asking you
asked
guys
how
to
we
share
deal
moments
with
that
it.
you felt
Yeah.
like similarly. You know?
Actually, today I have one. You were saying about being on your phone too much. Did you say that? Something like that?
well, yeah, like if you're in like a good moment, you might like put your phone down. You're like, let me like live.
Yeah,
the
me and
moment.
my girl got lunch today, and we said it's like go on her phone for the whole time.
No, but
it was-
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I
It's
No,
just
yeah,
like-
I'm just
I
saying.
do.
I'm just.
I'm
like,
good. My analogy.
No, hold.
would
Let
be-
me just respond to it real quick. I'm sorry. What I'm saying is like I totally am with you on that, but now that's like a conscious decision. Whereas like in the past, you just didn't get on your phone not because phones weren't a thing. I'm just saying like because you were just having so much fun that you're not thinking, let me put my phone down, let me be in this moment.
Yeah.
Because in the past it came with ease to just do stuff like that. Where like me and you going on a bike ride, let's say in the past, like that's why they say you don't appreciate things that happen until they're gone. Because if we're going on a bike ride all the time, or we're riding my moped around like we used to do, it was so fun. But to us, it was like a regular day. And then 5 years later, then we're like, that was a great time of my life.
Exactly.
How many people go on vacation though, and like you're enjoying the vacation, and at the end you're like, damn, I gotta go back. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's a part of the
All the
nostalgia
time.
too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're like, damn, I'm about to get on this flight and go home. Like I was just having such a great time. Fuck. Like
My biggest problem too with vacations is that, and something I learned as I got older is that you don't realize how fun the vacation is until you left.
Until
and
you leave it.
even in the moment, you're like, "This is lit,"
yeah,
but then a year later, you're like, "That was
awesome.
amazing." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I hate that. And I think that the one vacation that we went on like a couple of years ago, we went down to David's. It was such like a normal weekend. It was just like some chill shit. Like
Nothing's normal with David, but
no, it was but it was like chill. We didn't really do anything. We just chill, like play pickleball.
But
But it was just like a decent vibe. It was warm out, and like that was one moment when I was like, "This is like actually really like enjoyable, like a fun time." But then it's like, and then we haven't went back in a while. But it wasn't one of those trips where I'm like, "This is the time of my life." It's just like you just felt
Yeah,
good. It was like a feel good trip.
yeah, it's
So just like,
Yeah.
bros.
Yeah, it's like, or like even right now, even before. I mean, I deal with this shit, bro. I think I'm in my head more as a person than some other people. I think that like I struggle with understanding other people because I feel like I'm so like in my head, like not in my head like insecure wise, but more like I analyze too
No,
much.
you're analyzing a lot. Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
think you're thinking about your aging too much.
no, I don't. I promise you, I don't care about that anymore.
Hey,
I think that I'm aware of like my age, but I think that Jacob is the one telling me I'm old, and I'm like, nah, we're still young. Like even on the car right here, I was
Yeah.
telling him that.
I'll be telling him I'm old all the time. He
I
doesn't
think
care.
that old is a mindset, but I
Yeah,
think
it is.
that, but I think
100%.
that young is like I agree with you on that 100%. But I also think that like you have to be realistic too. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously like old is a mindset, but then again like your ass going to like a Sweet 16, but yo trying to mag. You know what I'm saying?
That's something weird.
But like the moral story is like you pulling up to like a fucking high school like reunion party and like is one thing. But if you're like, for example, Patrick was in a fraternity in college. Like you know how it is, like alumni weekend when like
Hold on.
that 35-year-old
Oh
pulls
my
up,
God.
it's
Rep
like,
your frat. What's your frat, bro?
nah, some fucking cop shows up, some 35-year-old cop
yeah,
like
and
to
it's
haze
like-
kids. And
yeah,
you're like,
it's
bro.
like, yeah, you're like grow up, bro. Like
Yeah.
Wait, that happened?
yeah,
No.
I've been to his alumni weekends, bro. There was like a 34-year-old guy who pulled up and he was like, "Let's get fucking lit." And he was like fucking chucking beers and like crushing it. And I was like, "Bro, you gotta."
As soon as I saw
go
that, I'm
home.
like, yeah, I'm not coming back for alumni weekend.
Yeah,
Like,
go home to your family, brother.
Lose
I mean,
some
listen,
shit.
he's probably going through a midlife crisis. His wife's probably
Probably
beating him. Like,
No, yeah, but that kind of nostalgia is toxic. Like I'm not with that. Like I'm not gonna try and relive college. Like I didn't have like a college experience, but like
Do you
that's
ever
what-
wish you did?
No,
Sometimes
I went to
somebody-
Vegas, bro.
Oh, that's true.
Vegas was
I-
like my
Yeah, you
college.
gotta-
I remember vividly though being in college and
you wish-
realizing that this shit is not gonna last.
you
and
wish you
that,
had a
like,
college
you know,
experience.
living in that
Yeah.
nostalgia
You
in that
live a pretty
moment
dope
is
life.
like
You
this.
You know
moment.
why you
I was
went
gonna
through
say-
that
I was
though?
gonna say.
You know why you went through that? Because you went through it first in high school.
Yes.
That's the crazy thing. So in high school, I didn't feel that way. When I lived in Vegas, I think that was I had like a lot of bad nostalgia. I don't have it as much anymore because it was just like a good time in my life. But I know I've accepted I can't recreate that because it's like I just moved across the country with my boys. Like you can't do that again. And like at my age now, I have a girlfriend. It would be mad like complex
Can't
to
happen.
do it.
man.
And I could do it if I was like single and like different circumstances.
Yeah,
I
but
don't even
not
care.
the
Like right,
circumstance.
I don't miss it per se. Like in the sense where I wish I could recreate it, but like I do miss those days, of course.
Those are
But
fun
with
as shit.
college and shit, it's different because college is like it's a guaranteed like time
For
that
you.
you have. So or it could be more. But even if you're in graduate school, it's just different. You know, when I was in Vegas, I think I dealt with the nostalgia more than I feel like I would have in college because there was no time limit on it. It just things happened that made me have to go back. I planned to go return, which was like always on my mind. I wasn't worried about going back. And then COVID happened, so it was just kind of like I dealt with that nostalgia for a long time because I went from literally. COVID fucked a lot of people up for this reason too, but I went from going out so much that like people were telling me like my mom or some shit because I was living with my mom at the time when I moved back. It was like you're always out of the house, like not going out to the bar, but like you're always out of the house. Versus like now I have to make a point during COVID to like leave the house for a couple hours because you know we couldn't leave the house at the time. So it was like I feel like I went from 100 to 0 so fast, and I think that's why the nostalgia was like really
Yeah, that
fucking me
makes
up during that time because it was like I have to make a point to go outside now, but at the time in the past I had to make a point to go back home. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we were still having a really good time though. Not like
makes
when
sense.
COVID just
Yeah, no,
started,
no.
but like when it started getting warm out during COVID, like we
No,
just
yeah,
started
yeah.
having a
What do you
good
mean, bro?
time.
You didn't stay home? Hashtag stay home, bro.
I mean, we stayed home for like what? March,
hour.
I never stayed home.
April.
No. I mean, me and you didn't, but we would just fucking meet up and drive around.
Yeah.
But like we definitely weren't doing it every day, but you know.
In the beginning, everyone
I
was
never
home.
did.
For,
I think I was going home. I was going out like every day in March. I'm like, maybe I'm an
I mean,
asshole.
you're probably at my house.
yeah, exactly. Like your yard. Or
I was
some shit.
definitely drinking at your house.
Yeah,
That's your
100%.
yard, yeah.
Everyone was in my.
We filmed like a
yard.
short film. And like,
Yeah.
I love the like.
COVID was
I-
lit.
I
low-key.
like-
COVID was fake lit.
No, I
just
like
didn't get paid.
COVID was like a
working.
fucked up time. Like we got some hate in the comments about saying COVID was lit. But like obviously we're not talking about the people who went through like a horrible experience.
Yeah, if you
know?
died because of COVID, we're sorry, bro.
That
But we had
sucks.
fun, so fuck
That's
you.
not fun. Yeah.
All right, we're not.
We
Oh,
were
like-
safe. If someone felt sick, they weren't valid.
It's like the fucking
Right,
plague.
bro. Wear a fucking mask and stay in your bed. You're fucking sick. See
Point
you in
is,
2
like,
weeks, then we'll
COVID
drink with you.
COVID was
Stop.
actually like pretty enjoyable in the sense where we had mad free time to hang out. That's what I'm saying. But like
Yeah.
there was
I love
definitely
playing
some
Call of Duty
nostalgic.
every night with everybody.
I think everybody felt a little bit robbed of their youth from COVID. Like especially people
Yeah,
like in
for
hey
sure.
school who were like did their senior year
Yeah, I
Very
think that's
good.
health
fucked
and shit.
up.
But like even me, like I was like 22, 23 during COVID. So it's kind of like, oh, this is like, So like I don't feel like that was when the age thing was the thing for me because I was like, I'm 24 and I feel like I'm like 40 because I'm just like confined to my house. Even though I can go out, I can't really go out and I can't like travel like I used to without being mad uncomfortable. It was just different. So at that time, I think 24, 25, I felt older than I feel now because it was my mindset. That's what made me feel like age is just a mindset because I was 24, bro, Googling. I'm not even kidding. This is bad. I was 24 Googling if like playing basketball at my age is like acceptable because I almost like passed out.
Crazy.
Oh wow.
Nah, but it is like a deeper reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people I grew up with, like, whatever. Let's just move on. We're not going to get into
Yeah,
it.
it's too.
It's
Are you
pretty fucked.
vaccinated?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh shit.
My girlfriend was a nurse at the time. She just got her like license, so she had to be vaccinated to go to work. And I was like, I'm not gonna let her die without me, so I'll just do it with her. You know? what I mean?
Yeah.
But I definitely did not want to do it.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it either.
Damn, you guys are all vaccinated?
Hell no.
I got
Oh.
vaccinated once.
I got I didn't do the whole booster
Me
shit.
and Patrick are purebred
Purebred.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, watch,
Yeah.
watch when I get
Well,
my
when I
fucking
die-
telekinesis abilities. I'm
I
be the
want-
only motherfucker they didn't kill. But
No, I'm glad. Throw me a bomb ass funeral, dog. Like, and everybody. I
coming
don't
to your
want
funeral.
anybody I know to be there. Like,
I'm not coming. bro.
besides you. Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
scare-
gonna-
he'll probably be
Sleep.
dead anyway. He got the jab too. Fucking yeah.
Nah, I'm resilient.
I
though.
want Boosie badass playing and that
I'ma-
type of Louis.
I'ma just live.
$1,000.
I'm gonna live like an
Show
extra
your
week.
pussy on Instagram live. I give you $1,000.
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna live an extra week just to be petty. I'm gonna just hold on, man.
All right, I ain't,
Deforming, bro.
Just be like in the. Oh, give me another fucking morphine real quick.
yeah.
Anyways, whatever. That's how I feel.
Last comment.
This is the end. We're wrapping it here, but like, you remember that thing I talked about was like it was like that, like the one. It was one of the things that I brought up, which was the like while you're laughing at hard, and then in the moment you kind of just feel like whatever.
Well, I wanted to ask John though
Go ahead.
about if you college. Do you regret not having a college? What do we call it? A college experience?
Like not really.
No, because you
I feel like my life was way fucking more fun without going to college.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like when he graduated high school, bro.
They moved to Vegas.
we
I was
had
going to
just moved.
Vegas like every other week. We went to fucking Hawaii for like 2
California,
weeks.
we were driving around the country.
Yeah, we were chilling.
Big bro, yeah, you heard me.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened.
And then COVID.
We actually went to Hawaii again right before my birthday.
So-
Well, no,
COVID, yeah.
wait,
2020.
2018,
2020?
summer 18 was when you were in Vegas.
Yeah, we went to Hawaii. In
We were
November.
doing mad shit then. Went to Hawaii, like California, like
and then
all the
2019,
time.
we stayed low key local, but it was lit though. We had,
we had.
I think
mad
2019
fun.
was.
I went to London
Yeah.
in December of 2019.
Yeah, I was in Europe. We had fucking went hard. I mean, like, I don't.
We were having mad fun locally in 2019.
Yeah.
I don't care about the college experience very
we
much
traveled
because
though?
also,
Did I
bro, like
tra-
my
I went
boys
to
were in
Aruba
college.
and shit.
Like a lot of my friends were in college. I was
During
up
that
at
time.
his college all.
Yeah,
the
we
time.
went. Yeah, he was our college experience. We went to his frat. all the
Yeah, and
time.
I mean, before he even was in school, like my like
he was
friends from,
paying
like,
fucking $70K for us to have fun.
Real
and an
shit.
education.
Nah, he's smart though. We love Pat.
Yeah, but he didn't need college for that.
I
Not
didn't-
facts. You are
Not at all.
fucking
College
smart.
taught me nothing, bro.
Good
All right,
shit.
well, you still fucking did it, bro. Fuck yeah.
I got
You
a
have any
paper.
debt?
No debt.
Huh?
Fuck yeah. That's our
Oh,
boy
you got a
Pat.
full ride, cuz.
Man,
You got full ride?
yeah.
Huh? That's a
My boy
smart
over there.
man.
Man,
I put him on, bro.
party my
How
ass
many
off.
Little bro.
fucking dumb fucks got a debt left on like
Got
my
a big
boy
bro,
Patrick?
everybody.
Yo.
Now that's fire though. You got no college debt. That's fire.
It is fire,
I
bro.
think
Shit, you don't got no college debt either, motherfucker.
I'm just
Word.
saying he
That's
went
fucking
and still got no
fire.
debt.
Yeah, that's fucking-
Nah, it's fire, bro. We all
Nah, we all
Yeah,
love
free.
Pat.
Nah, college debt is like the saddest thing that could happen to a fucking 20-year-old, bro.
yeah, bro. It's crazy
So
because you're
sad.
you're too young to understand like what
Yeah.
that's gonna mean. you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that it was just, bro. I want to go over this one thing too.
Not gonna lie. If you can't afford college, I would say don't even do
Yes, bro. Go to
Bro,
community
what?
college. Yeah.
it. Or that, yeah, go to
Go
community
to trade
college.
school. Learn how to be an electrician.
That's
Yeah,
true.
You know what you
bro,
can
yeah.
do really, and if you want to go to college, like you said, go to community college and just work your ass off and
Yeah.
transfer in, because that's
Yeah,
your
go
only
2
option.
years
you know?
community, and
And then you have a
transfer.
4-year degree from a university that's
That's
decorated.
the best way to do it if you want to go to college.
Or just
If you
don't
think college is
fucking,
gonna
or just
help.
do community college forever. Or like, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
become a stripper. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro, definitely do that. They make money.
The
Like,
things
and they're
that,
good
The
conversations.
things that matter, bro, are after college. Like, if you need the college degree to get the job, it's one thing. But your
Yes.
performance at your job, they're not going to care if you went to Harvard or fucking community college. You know what I'm saying? So but there are some firms in the city, like lawyer firms, that only hire people from Harvard, or you know what I'm saying. So it's like there is a reason to go. But honestly, bro, start your own fucking firm.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that?
exactly.
Fuck
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, come on now.
I'm mad you can't. I heard. No, not I heard. I looked it up. You fucking. You can't just be a lawyer. You gotta go to law school. I thought you could just pass the bar exam. I thought I could be like, yo, I'm
Nah,
smart. I'm
actually-
passing the bar
So
exam.
hold
Like,
on. I learned this recently. You don't need to pass the bar to be a lawyer. You need to pass the bar to be an attorney or something like those
practice.
lines, right?
to practice.
It's like so you could practice law with a law degree, but to be like represent someone as you have to be an attorney. So you could do like environmental law without passing the bar and like not
Yeah.
go to court, but you could be like a legal advisor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Or something like
aid,
that. I don't think it's
legal aid.
exactly
That
like
sounds
that,
right.
but
Yeah.
that's what it is. So yo, this is the post that I saw that like really fucked with me, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. Okay. A few things we can touch on, all of them or two of them, whatever you
I'm
want.
trying
okay?
to touch you.
This is something I dealt with OD. Okay, so it's something I dealt with even like in New York, or even in Europe, and I think it has to do with like technology and everything. But so this is one of the feelings that it says. It says it's called feelings we've all felt that don't have a name, and it says going back to the place that raised you and realizing it's not the same because the version of you that belonged there doesn't exist anymore. That shit like bothered me like a lot reading that one. Yeah, this is what we were just talking about. Being so caught up in a moment that even while you're living it, that you already feel the ache of knowing it'll end. That shit sucks, bro. Like,
Jeez.
I-
The ache that it will end. That sounds deep as fuck.
this is true too. I mean, realizing the good old days weren't special because of what you did, but because who you did it with. That's just kind of sweet, you know what I mean? But
That's me right now, bro. I'm grateful to be talking to you guys right now.
Yeah, I'm grateful
thanks,
to be
man.
chilling
I'm
with
grateful
y'all.
for you too, bro.
Huh?
Yeah.
One day we're gonna be fucking 60 and we're gonna look back and be like, "Yo, remember that time we had a podcast?" And that
Yeah.
shit made.
No,
us
we're gonna be on the
$1 million.
podcast at 60. Come on, bro. give me some of that.
Like, damn,
And
How long you guys want to live? Hold on.
shit, at least 90, bro.
90?
Yeah, that'd be pretty fire.
No?
this one right here, bro. So this one,
Why make
these last two. This one also bothered me. When someone who once knew you better than anyone feels like a stranger now, and you
Mm.
both know nothing about each other anymore.
Mm.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm gonna add. You don't even have a desire to learn.
Yeah, I don't
like
care about you.
there's something I struggle with a lot is like some people that meant like so much to me like when I was a kid, because like when you're growing up you don't realize that people just come in and out of your life,
Yeah.
and that's like a really bittersweet thing about getting older is like knowing that even seeing young people, bro, you know, like I have like my little cousins and stuff and my girls like little cousins, and they have like these best friends, and it's almost like sad to watch them for like my perspective and be like they might just not be friends anymore in like 5 years, and they have no idea. It's
Not only that, but
But-
hate each other.
yeah.
It
I
doesn't
mean,
matter.
look at me
though.
and Patrick, bro. I know this motherfucker since I was like 2 years old.
I know,
Mhm.
bro, but that's not even the point.
No, I'm just
Obviously,
saying. I'm
that-
just saying.
I think guys is different than girls, though.
Yeah,
But it's also just
100%.
not the
Nah,
point. Like
it
the overall
doesn't
point is
matter.
that it's a
It
possibility.
is a
That's
po-
the point.
I have kids that I was running around when I was 5 years old.
I'm trying so hard to be serious, and you're like you're contradicting it.
I feel like it,
You know that what I'm talking about in a general sense.
No, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I was just saying.
No, not you.
No, he's mad at me, but I feel like I still feel like it don't.
It's like you're in the back. Like,
Dad's
yeah,
mad.
but,
Dad's mad at me.
I'm trying to
bro.
be like, this is a serious thing. It's like it's a real feeling that you've also
Nah,
felt.
yeah, there's mad people that like I
And you're
hung
a
out with every
nostalgic
day.
motherfucker. You deal with a lot of your own shit. You might not want to share, but and that's okay. It's your choice. But
Nah,
You're-
I'm not the same way as you're acting like. I'm not. I would not. I would.
am
not
I
the-
lying?
I don't feel
Not
like
funny, dude.
I don't feel like I lay in bed and I'm like, damn, I wish it was 20.
Yeah, you sit at the bar and down
No, I
fucking
have
Johnny Walker.
I have real shit during my actual life, year after year. That I deal with. And
but it's
weekly.
also
That's
past,
like it's not
but
about
even-
I wish.
even your built up anger to certain things are from things that happened to you in the past.
You could say trauma progresses on and on.
It's not even just trauma. It could also
But it's
just be
not
like
nostalgia.
it could be nostalgia.
No, see that's the difference. That's where mine stems from trauma.
Okay, missing something is nostalgic.
Okay.
Missing an experience or a feeling that you felt nostalgic. Wishing that you had done something in the past when you had the opportunity and you didn't is a nostalgic feeling. All these things are nostalgic feelings. So like you regretting something could be traumatic and nostalgic at the same time. You wishing that you had the opportunity to do something earlier is nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that it falls within the same category of nostalgia. That's why I'm saying like why is it like
Or
this
missing
isn't
the
like a
trauma.
debate, you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't like a debate. We've all experienced nostalgia, like every single human being on earth. Some may experience it more. I'm more than
I think
comfortable.
you feel-
I'm more than comfortable to admit that I do it more, but I'm just saying you're talking to me like it doesn't exist or like I shouldn't do it. And it's like
I didn't say you shouldn't do it. I didn't say that.
well, I mean, you're just contradicting every single thought that I've basically put out since that
Well,
started.
we're not talking about trauma when I just contradicted you, though. We were talking, or not nostalgia. We were talking
What-
about.
We're talking about, but these are nostalgic feelings, right? Like somebody you used to know that you now you don't know, and I'm talking about.
Somebody that you use.
All I was saying is it's okay to look at kids that are 5 years old and that are not going to be friends no more.
I'm not talking about 5-year-olds. I'm talking about like high school kids or like
Oh, okay.
19-year-olds who like maybe when they're 30 are like not even gonna know one another and like they don't know it's coming and you're like it's like you're like a time capsule, like you're an older person, so you understand things better from experience, and so you're looking at them and it's almost like you can't warn them because it might not happen, and you also don't want to be like the bearer of bad news, so it's just kind of like damn, that's sad that might actually happen, and it's a feeling that everyone
be a
feels.
unk.
I don't know, whatever, let's just wrap this.
Yeah, Alex said he's gonna kill us.
Nah, it's just because like, I really like trying to be serious.
Nah,
You guys are too
I
fucking
get-
retarded.
I get what you're saying,
I get what you're
100%.
saying, but I don't take the negative lens on that though. And I feel like the way you're looking at it is kind of like it's pessimistic in a way.
It's not negative. It's realistic though. It's like these things happen to everyone.
I think
Right?
I think relationships are chapters in people's lives, and you can't be upset about a chapter. Like, yeah, it ends, and then the next one comes, and different people are going to affect you in different ways, and it's okay for things to end and then a new thing to start, or it's okay for a relationship to end. Like, just because a 5-year-old is best
But
friends with
hold on,
somebody,
do you think-
or a
let me ask you a question.
19-year-old,
Do you
at one
think I
point-
like live in the past all the time? Or
well,
do you
that's
think-
nostalgia.
yeah, but do you think that that's like the whole consensus of this conversation, or is
Yeah,
it that I
that's what-
feel it sometimes and it's something that I struggle with? This is why men don't open up, because people want to just fucking ego each other over everything rather
I'm
than
not
just
saying it's not an ego.
no, but it is an ego thing because you're
You're-
just you're so excited to tell me I'm wrong about a feeling that I cannot control, and it's a feeling that you've experienced that you haven't been
I'm
capable
just
of
saying it's
controlling.
okay. It's okay.
And no, it's the
to
truth,
look at.
though.
No, you're
It's the
being,
truth.
You're,
Bro, you have the okay. Listen, from a realistic perspective, you don't have control over your trauma, just like I don't have control over my nostalgia. I don't tell you you're wrong for feeling that way. I don't even advise you on how to deal with it, but I can acknowledge it exists. You're over here. It's like you're contradicting for the sake of contradiction, but it doesn't make sense because it's a feeling that we've all expressed
all I
at
said
some
is
point.
it's okay.
But of course, it's okay. I never denied it once. I mean, it's okay.
So why are you saying I'm saying it's wrong?
Some things
How am I saying it's
are-
wrong if I said it's okay?
No, because you're implying for some reason that I implied that it wasn't okay. It's not even that it's okay. It's just inevitable. So it's like, just accept it. You know what I'm saying? But not one point that I say it's not okay. It's just something that we've struggled with growing up. You struggle with knowing things that people don't know yet. And like they need to learn it on their own. That's just like life. You're not going to go to a 15-year-old and be like, when you're older, you might go through a traumatic experience and like your life might change. You're not going to do that because it might not happen, but it is something. But it is something that can happen, and it is something that if you look ahead and you look at a younger person, you're like, damn, that might happen. They have no idea it's coming, just like I had no idea it's coming. Nostalgia ties into trauma. So it's kind of just interesting how you're not able to make that connection, because I feel like I am, and you said it yourself. You struggle with trauma. You have things when you were hanging out with friends that you never thought you would lose, and then they disappear one day. You could see a situation like that happening in front of your eyes. A situation that when you were at that age, you had no idea was coming. You know,
I can't look at somebody, a 19-year-old, and be like, "Yo, I think that your friends are gonna die, though."
if your friend, we had friends who did drugs growing up who were falling down a spiral that we didn't understand because we weren't experienced enough to understand. And now you see a 19-year-old kid, your little cousin, who's friends with another guy who's dabbling with drugs, and you think this could actually end up really bad. How do I warn him? Maybe it won't, so I don't warn him. And then it could happen. That's a pattern that you've recognized from experiencing horrible things.
Like, are
Force
you
is also-
saying you'll tell that 19-year-old kid like, you might not be friends
Some
with that
people
guy
do.
No.
in like 5 years?
No.
Not
no.
what he-
Some people
he's
try to
saying,
protect-
he's looking
saying
at him and saying,
There's a
like, thinking
struggle
to him.
with getting older and realizing that there are certain things that are inevitable that you didn't know when you were 19. So now you're 30 and you see a 19-year-old, you're looking at him as he's yourself when you were 19 and you had no idea and you're living in this ignorant bliss,
true.
right?
That's
And so you're struggling with the thought, and it's not something, it's not like every time I see a 19-year-old, I'm like, oh my God, I have to tell him everyone's going to die. You guys are like taking me so literally, bro.
Morbid motherfucker.
It's like I'm just saying, like I'm not
Funny.
I'm not a negative person, bro. You guys know I'm positive
No,
as
you're
fuck.
not.
You know, we've bonded over being positive in negative situations. And as a matter of fact, when people are negative around me, it gets me tight. So I'm not a negative person, but I'm saying that there is ignorance is bliss is a very common thing, right? When you see a young person who's blissfully ignorant and you see them in a situation that you might have went through, right? Trauma, childhood trauma, let's just put it that way. You might see them in a situation that you've been through that you're like, damn, he has no idea how this may affect him. And you feel an ounce of guilt. Maybe I only feel this, but I think that everyone to an extent feel it. You feel an ounce of guilt to think, how do I warn him? Maybe it won't happen. And in a weird way, you see yourself in that younger person. That is something that I'm now learning about. It's not like I've been dealing with, bro, I'm 28. You know, like I never
Right.
been.
That's the thing. You're
Right.
28. There's a guy that's 40 that's looking at you the same way.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's you can't think about it like that. You got to just
Oh
think
my
about
God.
it like
What-
I get
it-
what you're saying.
I think
no,
it's
no,
all,
but
I
I
get what you're
know,
saying.
bro, but this is what I'm saying.
it's all about the wisdom to know better, though. It's
The
all about
point is,
going
He doesn't
through
want advice, though. He's just asking
That's
us
the-
how.
no,
we-
no,
He's
I'm
not
not
giving
asking.
advice.
I know you're not. I'm not asking you guys. Like, I'm not saying I don't want advice either. You can give,
Well,
but it's your response. So not yours, Patrick, but John's response is like trying to help me deal with it. You shouldn't think. It's not something that I can control. Neither can you, and you will experience it, and you probably have already. I'm just trying to help everyone acknowledge that it happens, and it's a weird feeling. And everyone's telling me how I should deal with it, and I'm telling you, it's not necessarily something I dwell on. Like, I don't sit here and think, you know, there might be a 40-year-old guy who's looking at me the same way. I know that. That's just common sense. But I'm saying what the whole reason why I'm even talking about this is because I started off talking about it, and then everyone, not everyone, but especially you, kind of made it sound like it's like a only me going through this. But this is like a general subject people go through.
I get it every time I open Snapchat and see the
the
yearly.
memory shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
year
so-
ago, 2
But not
years
even
ago.
the
Gotta be lit.
nostalgia. I think the main point of this was to talk about like linking trauma and nostalgia. But I'm talking about when there's like a younger person, you could see yourself in them. That's a nostalgic
Yeah, but
feeling.
just even waking up and smelling the fresh air, or waking up on a fucking Sunday and you have nothing to do and you're a kid and you're about to go outside and play with
Yes.
your friends, like the air just smells different.
Yes.
When you're older.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I
That's
miss
exactly
that
what I'm talking
fucking smell,
The smell
yeah.
of fresh linen,
Of
because your
course,
mom.
bro,
I
yeah.
mean, I'm foreign. My family, we didn't have a dryer. My mom would hang. It's
Yeah,
true.
me too,
My mom
bro,
would
yeah.
hang the linen in the house, and it smelled like fresh clothes.
Yeah,
and
to this day.
it's freezing in my house because my mom has to clear the air. She always had to do that when I was a kid. So it was like 40 degrees because
Oh,
she
that's
wants
crazy.
to clean out the air. Well,
That's
whatever.
okay.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fuck
I'm
my mom.
sorry.
I do
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm
Um,
sorry, bro.
The point is,
That
it's like
shit here.
whatever.
Freezing.
It's just a nostalgic feeling. It's not that cold. It was like 55,
Yeah.
60 degrees out. It was like the morning of the spring.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a little chilly. I come into the living room. I just woke up, so I'm also extra cold. My mom's hanging this thing. It's like a smell that you smell. And then one day I walk past a candle and I get that whiff, and it's like fucking movie scene flashback. It's not something I can control. I can't like stop that feeling from happening. And I deal with it a lot with people who've passed in my life, colognes that they used to wear. And so, I struggle with it. And I want to.
No,
I always try and
respect-
change.
Not positive ones though, but that's fire that you got good ones.
I mean,
I always-
get
I always
good
try-
ones, but the good ones always feel bad because they don't happen. They don't exist anymore. And so that's a feeling. Being 5 years old on Christmas Day will never happen again. That's a negative feeling, even though it's a positive memory.
That's fire.
Because it's like you don't feel Christmas anymore because you're
'Cause
older
you're
and
not
you've
a little
experienced
kid.
it. You know,
That's still-
but that's not like something I dwell on.
No, I hear you.
I dwell on
That's
dead people who I can't
Yeah,
see anymore. I
That's
can't
trauma.
recreate
Yeah,
experience with.
That's trauma to me.
But trauma ties in with nostalgia. That's what I'm talking.
I hear. I guess I
Okay?
get this little.
And
this-
so that's the concept.
Well, I always try and change my frame of thinking from, oh, this will never happen again, or, oh, to, oh, I had such a good time with these people, or I
Yeah,
had such a good time
yeah.
when I was a kid, and I'm so blessed to
I
have
love
that
this
life.
quote. The quote is, "Don't be sad that it's over, but be happy that it happened." That's true. And honestly, I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
real.
in
Be
that-
grateful that it happened. Yeah.
It's in that thing I just was reading to you guys. It says, "The bittersweet calm that comes when you know something is ending, but you're grateful it even happened at all."
Yeah.
It's true.
Sure as fuck.
I also
think-
feel like this is obviously like cliche, but there's no darkness without light. It's the only true thing. You
Yin
can't
yang.
feel happy that about a moment if you can recreate it. You can't miss a moment that hard. If you can make it happen in the instance, you can't have light without darkness. It's the same
There's
thing.
no rainbow without a storm.
Yeah,
bro.
and I believe in
Fuck yeah.
OD. I believe that life is a majority. There's a lot of pain that goes undiscussed in your life, and that those little moments, it's like smaller moments of like 100% euphoric bliss that like make up for the 80% of the negative, because that euphoric bliss is like, when I say euphoric, it's like there's nothing wrong with that moment. Not even one thing. There's not one thing on your mind that's negative. It is 100% positive. There's not, oh, I missed this guy, or my father owes me money. I don't know. Like,
Oh.
it's none of that. It's just, this is the best day of my life. That feeling can make 80 bad days feel like nothing.
360 bad days
Yeah.
feel like nothing. Yeah.
But then the day after, those bad days feel a little worse.
Once you're off the Molly.
Yeah, exactly.
Once the Molly kicks off.
Once the fucking serotonin receptors burned, and you can't produce fucking serotonin for like 3 days. Yeah, ecstasy.
cut that with benzos. Nah, let me stop.
Sorry, I'm just passionate about it because it's something I
No,
feel like
that's real.
I struggle with, and I feel like everyone struggled with it just differently. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
way different.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad that you guys are like trying to give me advice on it. It was just more like, I'm just asking if you guys been through something similar, like, because we could all tell each other how to deal with everything, but it's a lot easier said than done. We've all had this experience, and we've all not fixed it because no human can.
But
No.
can you imagine having your 15 seconds of fame? You get on super famous for 1 year, and then you just fall off, and you're just like,
Yeah,
oh
like
my
that guy
God,
Shiggy.
I lived my life, so much better, and I wish I still had that. I wish I
That's-
continued,
That's what I'm
grinding.
talking about. Like,
Yeah.
missing something, regretting something is a nostalgic feeling too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I was at the top, or I could have been at the top.
Or I
You
peaked
know
in
what I'm
high
saying?
school, yeah.
Yeah, well, those are the worst. Those people who peaked in high school, that's a different story, because those people, they're doing that to themselves. They're like that. You could still peak. You're way younger than you think you are after high school. But it's like the concept of like certain things that can never happen again is like, for example, 15 seconds of fame. It's like you got to the top, then you went all the way to the bottom. So when you get back to the top, it's gonna feel like a bittersweet feeling because it feels like you deserve to be there, not because you earned it again. So it's like something that all human beings struggle with. Jake Botch even said he struggled with it on his on our podcast with his daughter, and I'm sure with kids it probably gets worse because you just see them grow so quickly that you can't like recreate it.
Even dogs, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an emotional being as a person too. Like
Yeah, you're a cancer.
I am. Like I feel things mad.
Are you
hard.
actually a Cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cancer. He's a.
I got a shoulder for
water
you to
sign.
cry on, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you?
'cause he got a dick to ride on your head.
What are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
You know what you are?
Taurus.
You're a fucking cancer
My
too.
Capricorn.
Hey.
Ass motherfucker. You're such a cancer. You're not evil. You're just a rebellious, angry kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm a grown ass fuck.
Yeah, but you're that's the when you get mad, that's a child in you. Crown for hell,
Yeah, I
brother.
definitely be having some little fucking.
That's why of all
5-year-old
people, I
moments,
expected you to
temper
understand this more than
tantrums.
anyone. That's why I got frustrated with you because it's like you're the. I mean,
Because
shit.
I think you've done a lot more. I mean, listen, this is no ego. I think you've done a lot more cool shit than me. So I feel like a lot of your nostalgia. I think it's easier for you to be nostalgic versus me be pessimistic about. I'm trying to elevate. I'm not really like, oh, I wish this was like I was a certain way at this time because I wasn't lit when I was at that time. Like you,
No, I get that.
You were lit for a minute, so it's cool to be like, oh yeah, I kind of want to get back. I don't feel like I was lit before.
Yeah, but see,
So
that's
for
the
me,
thing.
I'm just trying to move forward.
I
I'm
was
not
never
even.
saying
And
I
then when
wanna
I
get
think of something
back there,
before, I get upset. So I just try to keep pushing.
Well, that's also
That's a good point.
nostalgic. It's like I wish I handled that situation better, or like
Mm.
that. Like I think I struggle the most with smell. Like smell brings
Yeah,
me
people
so.
fucking.
I think regret,
No, no,
though.
no.
Regret is a little
B.O.?
different, though.
Yo,
No, bro. I'm talking about like good smells. I'm talking about the
yo, you
smell
ever
of
been on the
things.
subway with a nigga that stank?
Yeah, I've been right next to one right now,
Yo,
motherfucker.
I took a shower before I got here. If I
I'm
stink,
talking about like colognes. Like I think colognes or perfumes like fuck with me because it's like, or like in Europe, for example, a lot of people smoke cigarettes and they have cologne on, and it's like a smell of
Oh,
Europe. So when I
yeah.
smell
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah.
who smells like Abercrombie and Fitch with a boga in their hand. It's like, oh my god, bro, I'm in Italy right now. It's like it's a feeling. That's a nostalgia feeling that's good because I know I can go back to Italy and just smell it again. But I'm talking about like colognes. Like for example, like a friend of mine who passed, like used to wear this Dolce & Gabbana cologne all the time, and every time I smell it, I feel like shit for like 3 hours, and I can't control that. There's nothing I can do. Like it's just like I smell it, and I remember like 16 different memories of me like at his
Who
house.
was
Or
it?
Frankie, like he wore Dolce & Gabbana light blue. I put him on to that cologne. Yeah. And so every time I smell it, it reminds me of him because he always, as soon as I showed him that cologne, he bought that shit for like 5 years straight, and he wore it every day. So every sleepover, every memory we've had, every party, it's just like it rushes through my head at like lightning speed, the way it would happen in the movie. Maybe because I film and I fucking visualize things that way. And so it's like I'm sitting there laughing, and then 5 seconds later, some guy walks past me, and I'm just sitting there like feeling like shit, and I can't control it. So for you, that's why I'm saying I'm not. Maybe I wasn't clear about it. I didn't want to get into the whole dead friend thing.
No, that's cool that he only wore one cologne. I only wore one cologne too. Do you have multiple colognes that you
Yeah.
wear? Okay. Since 6th grade, I've been wearing Chanel de Blue. That's it. I'm not gonna wear another cologne for the rest of my life.
It's my
So if
girl's
you-
grandfather's favorite.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, okay. So if I'm about to fucking
But I'm
get
just
married,
saying,
I
I
want
think
that
that-
shit.
No.
And that's why I think maybe I got frustrated because I didn't mention that part. But it's also like that's something I can't control. You could tell me that not to feel that way or not to think about it too much, but it's something that like as like a human you cannot control. It just happens, and it's like I don't even know. It's not like I smell the cologne and I'm like, let me think about something bad. It just kind of happens instantly, and you can't control it. So, that's it.
I do.
So
Fuck
I
yeah.
guess
Shout
that
out
was
to Frankie.
one-
Shout out to Frankie Lammers though.
Frankie Lammers. OD. Anyways, yeah, no, we just want to send a positive message out to the youth. I know the situation got a little weird. We had some weird conversations there, but yo, just love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respect your friends. Respect people. You never know when a moment is going to vanish, and you're just live in the moment and appreciate everything you got, and don't be a bitch. You know.
And you're the youngest, the smartest, the healthiest you will ever be. So take advantage
Yeah.
of that.
And it's never too late to try something new. It's never too late to achieve something new. So just be positive and talk to your boys, even if they're fucking assholes. Maybe they'll help you, maybe not, but at least you don't keep it all in and explode. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Interest podcast, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Don't catch COVID.